Mind you, this is back when we had fucking they called the house phone.
Yeah.
And say, hey, is Zach there? They called me up. They said, hey man, like, happy birthday. Like, come on up. We got you a gift. Like, I was excited. I'm like, damn, my friends got me a gift. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I skated all the way up a mile or two up to fucking Kevin's house, and I get there. I get in like, hey, they got fucking candles. The most beautifully wrapped gift I've ever gotten in my entire life. Wow. Open it up. It's just yellow dog shit. It was like literally 3 pounds of dog shit in this fucking, and it was kind of creative how they did that. And I was just kind of, okay, you got me, whatever. So, but then like a week later, Kevin slept at my house, my parents' house, and I said, I got to get him back for that shit joke. I don't know how it escalated, but I ended up like, I shit in the toilet, and I went down and I grabbed my tongs, my parents' cooking tongs.
Oh my God.
Fucking grabbed them. I grabbed my shit out of the toilet, and I put it like on a piece of toilet paper, and I just fucking stuck a piece of shit to his cheek, and it had a little Hershey. It looked like a little Hershey kiss just chilling on his cheek, right? Chilling, and then like I thought that wasn't enough, so then I peed on him. Like I straight pissed all over my parents' couch and shit, and he was just sleeping, right?
You R. Kelly'd him.
So, sort of.
Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished.
It's like 60 or 70 degrees like at night, and then it's like, or at day, and then drops to like 40 at night, so you got the fucking that cool breeze. Oh, man.
I like that shit.
I know. It's dope.
Yeah, I need to go up a hair.
Take me a scotch.
Do them all up.
Yeah, I think that's a lot better.
Yeah, that's where I want to be.
Cool.
I don't know. I don't hear myself that great.
I hear you great.
I hear you fine.
All
Well,
right, perfect.
It's our headphones, not his.
Cool.
Oh.
I wish I knew.
I wish I knew I really wanted you. That's not how it went, though. I just murdered that.
I was listening to fucking
I wish I knew.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack today at work.
It's a pretty good one.
It's so fucking awesome. It's so fucking sick. But then I went to look at Alyssa Steamer because I forgot what she looked like.
Rough.
Yikes.
It's a rough one. On that note, Slippery Stallions, episode 12. We're all about women empowerment. Slippery Stallions, episode 12. Here we are. And we got
Your boy Stevie. Rugged out.
Swayze right here, my guy.
Zach Slippery Kimsel.
Nick Kuhn, A.K. Kuhn.
The Kuhn.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, we should get bullhorns for him every time he fucking announces himself.
Yeah.
A.K.A.
Do you think I should
Bel Air
like change it up?
Daddy.
I don't really know what to say.
Yeah, we don't really know what to say. I tag my Instagram thing.
See, but
that's
you
all
all,
I'm
but
on.
you guys have nicknames. Mine is
You're
just
Kuhn.
Yeah, but that's just my last name.
I know, but that's
My name's just Stevie.
yeah.
Yeah, but you got like the
drug road.
What did you say about Glenn the
Yeah.
other day when you were playing Glenn in fantasy? You were like, he doesn't even have a fucking nickname.
It's just Team Glenn.
Yeah.
No,
Team
I thought
Glenn.
it was. I thought his was. Who's first and mole? Who's that?
That's him. That's him.
Yeah,
I
first
think I
and
said
mole.
that because I was losing.
I don't have a name. Mine's just Team Kimsel.
Hey,
I'm the only one that doesn't have a fucking.
Mine just Jet Cold.
Yeah.
What
that's
a cut.
nice one.
It's a fucking, it's a
Double V.
double V cross cut.
Do you know what it is though?
Oh, that's a nice pool.
I didn't ask you to slob it for me, but thanks.
Hey,
You
man,
got the
I got
pre-hit.
taste.
He's got to get a little flavor, see how spicy it is.
Oh, I did. That's a spicy boy.
Yuck.
Richard Sherman.
Hey, viewers can't see that, so let's just stop.
just keep
Let's
it on.
Like, not comment.
Yeah, well
Oh,
now
yeah.
Cooper Cup.
Yeah,
Cooper Cup.
Thank God he's not playing tonight.
well, he slid. He has
fucking
another
Jesus.
boy he's rooting for playing tonight. He just slid in because his
He just wanted to have somebody
well,
on the
he
line.
had Cordell Patterson in his lineup, but he's IR. So I told kind of walked him through.
But you suggested it, and it made sense.
Exactly.
You know,
But-
I knew he was there. I didn't realize he got off questionable.
Yeah, but here's Melvin Gordon.
So, Kuhn, tell the people why is your nose got a scratch on it?
Yeah, you look like you went to the ASPCA and you were donating your time and a cat gotcha.
Yeah, what happened? You were at the pound?
I have no idea what happened. I woke up this morning and I turned the light on and look in the mirror. Next thing I know, I'm like, I have a cut on my nose, and I'm like,
I mean, you do have a cat. You think it was your cat, or you think you're snickle fritz in your sleep?
It was a. I remember the
dream?
evening that I had a really hard snickle, a legitimate hard snickle fritz, and I must have cut my nose. Didn't realize it, and then
So
I went
do
to
we need
bed,
to,
and I woke up.
We need to put like mittens on you,
Those little baby
like an
mittens.
infant.
Nah. It's happened before,
I didn't even notice it.
but yeah.
It'll
happened
happen.
No, I'm just
before.
kidding.
No,
It's
it was
happened
bad. It
before.
was bad this morning.
It'll
at
happen
work.
again.
I had to explain it to everybody.
pretty
'cause I knew
extreme.
everybody was like looking at
So
it
you gotta
before
make,
they
you gotta
saw
make
me, and I'm
something
like,
bigger up. You gotta make a
Yeah.
fucking better story up.
Talk about your girl.
no, I told him. I just told him that I woke up and I must have scratched myself when I was sleeping.
I guess it'll
I mean,
work.
that's actually what happened. But like I said, I did have a hard snickle fritz, so I don't know if.
Well, what were you snickle fritzing about? Do you know? You remember? Just
Yeah. I was asleep.
That was
Honestly,
creepy.
I was looking up gear on the internet
what kind of gear?
For potting.
for potting and Ravens gear. I wanted to see what the salute to service looked like this year, and
So you cut your nose, snickle fritzing so hard at the Ravens gear.
It's a true fan.
That really is.
I hope the cast is
I
shut
mean, it
down
really-
right
I'm
now.
telling
They're
you.
really
I
working
mean, for
on
real
some
though,
shit
that's what
over there.
happened.
You're gonna fucking
Because
maybe,
I saw some stuff on there that I was just like,
maybe they'll do a whole story about you like they did that stupid fucking bird. And fucking put you on IR and find a whole new fucking.
dude, I was there, dude. It was serious.
I don't care. Put a new person in a costume.
I know.
I don't understand
It's
it.
just something to do. You know, it's just something to do.
It's
It's just
just a
content. It's
cute
just
word.
good, positive PR move.
It's a G word.
You know, it's just
a G word.
nah. It's
It's a G.
it is what it is.
Keep
I know
it-
what you mean
keep
though.
a
It is
Andrew
funny,
Tate. Keep it a G.
but I don't know. I got some. I got a good story to drop.
Do you?
Drop it on us.
Drop it on us.
Well,
Never told.
I believe we talked about like obviously things crazy situations that happen at your workplace, your place of work.
Long dramatic beer sip.
So, yeah, it dawned on me, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta drop this. So back when I was a automotive technician,
GM certified.
but I wasn't at a GM spot. This one I was like early in it, and next thing I know, I'm at my place of work. Right, we got like an hour left to work. Everyone in the shop's kind of calming down, like just cleaning up and shit. But there's still like cars coming in. So this woman comes in, this really attractive redhead.
That's rare.
Yeah, that is true. Because I mean, you know, either good looking or not.
Or they're horror movies.
There's no true average.
They're gonna kill you and stab you in the neck.
But anyway, so this really attractive lady comes in, right? All just like put together, real nice hair, makeup, you know, not like, you know, just you could tell she was like, she knew what she was doing, but this was just odd. Because the car was like at the time, like a brand new Sonata, and it was black. And she had all of this just random shit and trash. She was a hoarder in the car.
So she was kept up.
I
Her
think
She
car.
was kept up.
I think I
was
remember
not.
this story.
But literally, the car was a mess. She had her mail shoved into the top of the dash in between the windshield, just piles of it. But it was so odd because it was like a brand new car. Literally, it was like a 1-year-old Sonata at the time. This was like 12 years ago. So she comes in, and she's like,
Hold on. Sorry. We have a technical issue over here.
What's the issue?
oh no. Is it not recording?
We're not moving.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
How long am I gonna hold you?
All right, so we're back from the technical difficulties here, guys. Kuhn was right in the middle of his story about his work, and jump right back into it, my guy.
All right, we there?
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
good.
cool.
Hop
Sorry.
on in. Anytime now.
to get that.
Go
So
ahead.
anyway, so
Start it up.
the woman,
Pull fucking string on him.
the
Pull-
one,
pull the
the
cord.
woman, the woman. All right.
Guys, be nice.
Thursday night football.
Okay.
Clip that.
Get
Clip
in.
that.
Get in
Okay.
this. Get in
So
this.
so all right. So she pulls up, right? She says that she has a noise in her dash. So we're like, all right. I get the ticket. Pull the car in the shop. Pull it to the spot. Pull up to my spot where I'm at. So I'm like checking everything out, and it's kind of hard because there's all this shit all in the car. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's like a maze just to try to like
Bunch of junk.
find
just
your
on the
hands at all.
floors,
It's
everything.
crazy. So I'm like, all right, I'm playing with the blower motor and stuff, checking the different speeds. Might be a bad resistor, might be a bad motor. Everything was fine.
knew what it was.
When it was. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
So it wasn't that. Everything was checking. So then like I still can't hear nothing. So then I'm like kind of checking more. Turn it real up for a minute, turn all the way down.
I remember this fucking story.
So then it's nothing. So then all of a sudden I'm like about to be like, you know what? She's hearing shit.
She's tripping.
She has all this shit in the car.
She
could be
clearly
anything.
needs to get on her
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
medication.
So next thing I know, I hear this like going on, and I'm like, oh my god, there it is, I think. So then I'm like, so I open up the glove box, and it's just like filled with like napkins and like
Dildos.
little paper plate shit
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff, and like forks and shit. Move all that shit to the side, and next thing I know, right there is a vibrator that is literally purple,
Called it.
ironic, and had all this crazy glitter all over it. Like it was like a glittery purple vibrator.
It doesn't
And I was
sound
like,
like
no
feel good.
way. No way. Close it up real quick.
You didn't
I
sniff
get
it?
everybody in the shop. I'm like, everybody, Black Sonata. Everybody comes running over. Open the glove box. They're like, no way. And I'm like, dude, this is that lady with the noise in the dash.
You guys start like lightsaber fighting with it.
What does it
So-
smell like?
and-
What does it smell like?
I have no idea, but
Dude, did you
I mean,
still charge her for diagnosis, or did you just give
course
her?
you
no,
did.
no. Because like I said, she came in like maybe 45 minutes before we were closing. So it was just like she was the last ticket. So it was just like,
So who broke it to her?
well, that's what it was. So they're like, dude, you got to go tell, like, I think our service writer name was Frank or something. Let's just say it's Frank. He's like, you got to go tell Frank. I'm like, dude, what? It's a lady's vibrator. He's got to go tell him. And I was like, all right. So I go up to him. I'm like, Frank, you won't believe it. It's in the glove box. And he's like, what? I was like, open the glove box. Opens it up. He's like, Jesus Christ. I gotta say this to this woman. And I'm like, I know.
It's a
That's what I
natural
just
thing.
was talking to all the guys about. Like,
Hey, can you turn your mic a little bit to you? So you're talking in the front of it.
like this?
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, sorry.
So
So he goes, I gotta talk to this woman. And I'm like, I know. That's what we just been.
that's your job.
That's you're the service writer. So he goes in there, gets her. He's walking her into the shop to the car. We're all around the car, like there's like 8 dudes all around the car, and everyone just scatters instantly like ants. Because they come around the corner.
You had it
They're
right the
still
first
watching
time.
behind corners and
Rats.
stuff. 'cause
Yeah,
they wanna
rat.
see
Yeah, it
you.
was like
You had it right the
rats.
first
yeah,
time.
I know. I said
Rats.
So, yes, we all scatter and shit. Well, I'm back at the car because it's at where my tools are at the bay.
Gotta protect your tools.
And shout out Snap-on. And next thing I know,
Fuck Mako.
she comes walking up. Ma'am, it's in the glove box. That's all he said. He didn't say what it was. Just
The sound is in the glove box.
yeah. He opens it up. She looked. I'll never forget. She leans into the car and like instantly, like red, like blood red with the red hair, and just was like, you know, the classic like.
Hand
And
over
then
the
and then it was
face.
a perfect like silence, and it was just like, I went to that sex party 2 weeks ago, and we're all like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's what everybody
right.
says. That's what everybody says.
you're getting
That's
that
your-
bean done. You're
You were
That's
sitting
your-
in
that
traffic.
bean.
That's
You're
your
sitting in
lunch break.
traffic.
That's
Yeah.
your that's your
Yeah,
lunch
that's your
break.
lunch break.
Every day, girl. Don't lie to us.
Bro,
Damn
it was
it.
so wild.
Hey, Kuhn, grab your phone off the table so that the people don't see your like OnlyFans resubscribing when it goes off.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah. So then, that was it. Then she just got in her car and like dipped, and it was just
Problem
it
solved.
know
was
what's funny?
it was so crazy, dude. I'll never forget it.
And and I'm sure she tells that story all the time too.
Fuck
you know what I mean?
no.
I feel like she has to. At this point, like that's like gotta be a funny fucking story. I mean, am I wrong?
Maybe to
I
like
mean-
her real slutty friends, or if she's been with you, the guy, for a while. She tells
I would
them.
tell that shit all the time.
Yeah.
I'm about to put my flashlight in the fucking glove box and go get something.
Dude.
just to let somebody
You
have
would-
a good
Cup
fucking
holder.
story.
You'd find some wild shit like being a tech.
What's
like
the weirdest
with-
thing you found?
Weirdest?
Well,
I
I
mean,
guess
probably
besides that,
that's
but
the
what's-
wildest story ever. That was well,
People that used to work at the Bel Air Auto Auction used to tell me they found guns in
'cause they were-
cars, like
Oh,
police
yeah.
would,
drugs,
like
all
repo
kinds
I
of
always
shit.
found a lot of weed, a lot of dead animals,
What?
like underneath the car.
Cats?
No,
Oh.
no,
Back in the
no.
day-
like
back in the day,
mice
I
and,
bet
like
Tex-
birds and a lot of birds.
Back in the day, I bet
They get
Tex would
sucked
take the
underneath
lead.
the car and they get
Oh,
shoved
yeah.
in between the subframe and the splash guard, and it's just like shoved in there. It's wild. Some shit. And they're just like,
But I bet back in the day, before it was legal,
what?
Tex would pinch weed all the time.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Oh,
What are you
Or
gonna say?
take, or
We
just
had-
take it.
Even
What
now,
did I
they
say?
probably still
My
take
buddy,
it.
my
But-
buddy had that happen at his work. He was working at like just like a quick lube spot, and one of the guys stole the dude's like ounce out of his Cadillac,
What are you gonna say?
and the dude left and then came back. And oh, dude, I wasn't there. This was a story that was told to me, but yeah, guy came back, was like, "Where's my weed and shit?" Like made a huge thing in the service spot at the desk in front of like all the randos.
Sir, let's
Who
just
the
call the
fuck touched
police
my
and
gun?
have
And then
them
that was
handle
back.
this.
That was before when it was like that was like weed
Well,
was like,
I'm-
oh my god,
I'm
you got
sure
weed.
You could get away with it as a tech back in the day when it wasn't legal, but like now, if you pull that shit, you're legitly like you're stealing someone's prescription. Now you can be
Oh, it's true.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
Oh,
be
wow.
federally
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
prosecuted for steal. That's like stealing
Wow.
somebody's pills out of their car.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Now it's
Oh, you're a
it's
real- yeah.
medicine. Like now you could really get in trouble. Before it's like, well, you shouldn't have left it in there. It's
Yeah.
illegal.
Yeah,
Call the
shouldn't have let
cops on yourself.
yeah.
But like, nowadays,
My lungs, my choice.
dude, I had to turn down some cars sometimes. They were so disgusting.
and
I
you were
mean,
just like, I
just-
can't work on this. You're gonna have
Dude,
to
I
go
remember
take
I
care of
remember
it."
this one time. It was this like brand new cruise that was maybe like a year old. This thing was literally an ashtray on wheels. The windows were just completely hazed.
Like, how
from
do you
the
get it
nicotine,
that
right?
nasty in a
And
year?
It had a Pep Boys ash cup in the cup holder, filled to the brim with ash,
Real classy.
just going everywhere, all within the shifter. And I literally told our service writer, I'm like, I am not. You could smell it before you were actually up to the car. No exaggeration.
And he hates
It
that.
was-
He
it was
hates
this, like-
cigarettes, like in the house and shit. being
Oh
smoked
my
and
god,
fucking-
smoking cigarettes inside a house is. I don't care.
Horrible.
It's terrible.
It's not a good look.
I don't mind it.
Not a good
Ooh,
vibe.
Travis's dad
Let's not
smokes
go there.
cigs in the house.
Yeah.
Still?
Trav smokes cigs in
Travis's
his
dad's
house.
like our granddad's age, bro. Like
Oh,
Travis's
shit.
dad's like 70 something.
So you don't give a fuck.
Speaking of Trav, haven't heard from him.
Haven't heard.
I haven't
Is
either.
he,
I think he's in there, but like I hope he's in there.
Well,
But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
isn't
know.
that in Florida?
No, it's right down the street. We talked
Oh
about
yeah,
this.
that's right. I don't know why
But,
I thought he was going to Florida.
Go ahead.
no, you got.
I know we were talking. I might have told this story on the pod already. but we were talking about like the shit stories a couple weeks ago,
Yes.
and
You can't have 2 shit pods back to
No,
back.
I know, but I
Yeah,
should.
no.
Joe was like, you should have told this story because now it ties into the work stories. So
Well,
I'm,
I got a shit story too.
I'm at work.
I think
I mean,
everybody's
I have
involved.
plenty. I have
Everybody's
hundreds.
involved with number 2
We're just
for
loaded
once in their
on.
life that was unexpected.
So this lady comes in the pub,
Mm.
older woman,
Mm.
and her husband. They're like, in their 80s, 70s, 80s. And they're sitting at the bar and they're having a couple drinks and they're eating some food. Well, next thing you know, I'm smelling like just shit.
Ew.
And the lady scurries off to the bathroom.
Oh no.
The diaper leaked.
No diaper. She shit her old woman panties
Ooh.
and then took them off and put them in the trash can in the pub women's room, because somebody came and complained that the bathroom just smelled so disgusting.
She sat back down at the bar?
Listen, she began to diarrhea all over the toilet and like the back of the toilet, like it was like just everywhere.
What?
Puts her pants back on, I guess cleans herself up, throws
Yeah.
her shitty underwear in the trash can,
Oh.
puts her pants back on, and doesn't come out like a normal human being and say, honey, get the bill, we gotta go. She, with a shit stain through her pants, you could see on the back of her pants a oily shit stain. I remember she was wearing these tan shorts, and you could see it through there. She sits back down at the bar stool, which was then later thrown away.
Somebody
thrown out.
Somebody
Just
somebody
threw
grabbed
it
that
out.
and
It's a-
sat in it.
Because it's a
You couldn't even get Nobes to clean that
no,
up.
dude. It's like a suede. You're not.
Oh, it seeps in that
yeah,
shit.
you're not
Fuck
getting that, out.
that.
So she just sat there enjoying the rest of her meal, as I had to
Smelled
come
shit.
through, walk behind her with a trash bag and gloves, go to the bathroom, and clearly you know why I'm going there. I would be so embarrassed. I would have left. But you're sitting there watching me go into the bathroom to clean this shit up. Because, like, everyone thinks it's glamorous to own a restaurant or be the son of a restaurant owner. No, when
Yeah.
that shit goes down, when people throw up and shit and piss everywhere, these servers making $3 an hour aren't about to go clean that up. They're like,
Yeah, I wouldn't expect
they
them to
look
anyway.
at they look at you like,
You gotta
all
just-
right, this is on you.
Yeah.
This is why you get paid the big bucks.
That's true.
There's nothing glamorous about it. Like, so I'm there cleaning this old woman shit up while she just sits at the bar like in fucking La La Land, looking like Joe Biden after a speech.
What? Well, here's.
Nah, that was it. It's still upsetting to this day. It was like literally, we've been open for 12 years. It was probably 10 years ago. It was like 2 years after we opened.
So this is
Wow.
actually this is at the pub
pub,
spot.
yeah. At the
So
Do you work on Saturday?
Friday and Saturday. Yeah.
Going to the Renaissance Festival on Saturday.
Oh, you are? I
Oh,
might
got
go.
No kids. Are you?
No, I
was
just
gonna-
said
I was
that
gonna say-
to say it just because you're going and it made me hype. I
Oh,
wanted to
we're
go.
going.
back. It's all sold out right now.
It is
This
sold
dude
the
was
fuck
trying.
out.
This dude, my
Oh, it
work
is?
was trying to fucking. All of his
Yeah.
friends got bought tickets, and every year you go, you can just go to the line and buy tickets to get there.
Yeah.
Not this year.
lately. Not
So
last
now
year either.
he
yeah.
shattered up. People were going. People were buying.
I went
the,
early.
People were buying the 19-day passes and shit. Like everything's fucking bought up. The whole
Yeah.
it's sold that fuck out. So
That's
but no, I was gonna say back to the fucking story. What did she order? Because I'm not getting that.
I'm not really sure what she ordered.
Chicken ranchero.
Hold on, my kid's calling. Let me say goodnight. The Stallions in the background. He's probably gonna have fucking nightmares
Oh my
tonight.
god, I would.
Sorry,
no. So that's it. You don't remember that dish.
I don't remember what she was having.
Then again, well.
How old was the lady? You
Like
think?
75, 80.
All right, so
Ah.
Karma came back around. She's dead already.
She's dead.
She probably died a hard
Yeah.
death too.
She's probably a piece
She probably
of
shit herself.
She
to
probably
death.
did, or like shit and then fell into it and drowned, face down there and shit, fucking flailing about.
That's morbid. I like it though.
Hey, we all got to go some way.
Nick actually hit me in the face
very
with
true.
a bag of shit one time.
I did.
Like dog
What was
shit.
he doing?
No, his shit. He
It was
shit
my-
into a bag
I
and
shit
hit me
in a
with it.
bag and then smacked him in the face while he's
Because
sleeping.
I put a toenail in his pizza while we were on vacation in Florida.
We really hit
Graham
the pranks
brought a,
really
a
hard.
camera, and we thought we were like jackass. Put a fucking toenail in his pizza, and he. Like, I really don't
munched-
think he ate it.
No,
I
I
really-
munched
'cause-
the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, he ate the whole piece of
I
pizza.
mean,
it's like there's
the whole
protein
pizza,
there, right?
like straight.
I don't know,
Stevie's
there's dead
gross
protein in
ass
there.
toenail.
but
So I was like,
he was real mad at me.
I was mad.
He
I
was
was
real
like,
mad
I'm gonna
at me.
get this motherfucker back. And then he was asleep, and I put a plastic bag into the toilet. I shit in the plastic bag, and then
Put the plastic bag in a brown paper bag.
Oh man.
and then
I thought he punched me in the face.
yeah, he legit thought
I thought it was like, that's how you get me back. You just punch me in the face while I'm sleeping, you bitch. Like I really was just like,
mad as
and then I
fuck.
went back to sleep. I just hear him and fucking Graham.
Graham was the protagonist. He was definitely.
I
Graham
can
was
see
definitely
him.
behind
Oh, yeah,
behind the
evil
scenes.
Graham, evil
He's like,
Graham.
got the fucking camera. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, let me, why don't you shit in a bag? And then, hold on. Then to get me back, what'd you do, Stevie?
Oh, I don't even want to say.
Oh no.
I was like rubbing his toothbrush all over my ass cheeks and shit.
And his butthole.
Oh, did you get the butthole?
A little bit.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the butthole.
And I go to brush my teeth, and I put the toothpaste on, and I get it like this close to my mouth,
And you smell
and it's
it.
conscious.
and I just
Crept.
smelled shit.
Ew.
At least that's what I tell myself. I might have used it.
I don't even know if this part's real or if we make this part up.
No, you smelled ass.
I don't know if this part's
That's
even
what
really
it was.
What?
real.
What? The toothbrush
No,
in the
like
butt?
the whole ass part, the whole ass toothbrush thing. I don't know if this
That was
really
real.
happened.
You,
I don't know.
I think you did it. I think you did it.
I don't know.
I don't know if
He probably
I
glazed
hope
it.
in my
He
heart
didn't like
I didn't.
puncture it.
I
I
didn't
bet-
puncture a hole. I hope.
no, but I may listen. I may have used the toothbrush, and then as a coping mechanism
Yeah.
for the
You
last
boxed it
10
out.
years, just told myself that I smelled it before I used it.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God.
And like
Oh
I
my
just
God.
believed myself, believed my own lie. You know?
Yeah, I
You
know.
when you do that?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Still lets
sometimes
me
you
sit
just
next to him to this day.
sometimes you gotta believe your own lie.
Yeah, that's you do. 100%.
But
The prank wars got a little too heavy.
yeah, I think we called a truce shortly
Yeah,
after
right
that.
after that, it was like no more prank wars.
You
It was
know,
like
we got
day
a
two
show with the pranks.
of a
which
7-day
is
vacation.
Getting insane.
yeah, it was always like fucking summertime too. That's what I remember. Like, 'cause this is when I remember when CKY first came out. When I was
Yep,
in
we were
fucking-
watching
God.
that kind
It
of shit.
was
Can't
so
kill
fucking
yourself.
hard.
We were
Yeah, it
watching
was
that
so
kinda
fucking
shit
sick.
all
So,
the time.
and we ended up. Same thing goes like me, like Kevin McShane, like Ty Rippin, the fucking all the Ty Smith, all the hoodlums I grew up with, and we big in that we had our own shit called DY, which is Die Young. So we straight just ripped it. We're just we gotta put a Y in there with Die Young. So like it all started like my shit story kind of it's a 3-parter. I'll be quick with it. They called me on my birthday. It was summertime. Well, no, it was spring because my birthday is in March. But they called me up at a weekend or whatever. All sincere. Mind you, this is back when we had fucking they called the house phone.
Yeah.
And say, hey, is Zach there? They called me up. They said, hey man, like happy birthday. Like come on up, we got you a gift. And I was like, I was trying to be cool. I was like, you guys. I was excited. I'm like, damn, my friend's got me a gift. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I skated all the way up the fucking like mile or two up to fucking Kevin's house, and I get there. I get in like, hey, they got fucking candles. Fucking, they got little fucking little like the most beautifully wrapped gift I've ever gotten in my entire life. Open it up, it's just yellow dog shit that they fucking put fucking the paper on and everything.
God.
Opens up and they patted it into the fucking corners of the fucking. It was like literally 3 pounds of dog shit just in this fucking. It was kind of creative how they did that, and I was just kind of okay, you got me, whatever. So
But they had to touch this shit.
well,
Somebody
yeah.
was
So,
touching
either way, it was a good prank. Haha, fine. They filmed my reaction, whatever, and that was it. But then, like a week later, Kevin slept at my house, my parents' house, and I said I got to get him back for that shit joke. So I don't know how it escalated, but I ended up like I shit in the toilet, and I went down and I grabbed my tongs, and my parents' cooking tongs.
Oh
I don't-
my god!
fucking grabbed them. I grabbed my
Yeah.
shit out of the toilet and I put it like on a piece of toilet paper, and I just fucking stuck a piece of shit to his cheek, and it had a little Hershey. It looked like a little Hershey kiss just chilling on his cheek, right? Chilling, and then like I thought that wasn't enough, so then I peed on him. Like I straight
Oh,
pissed
no, this
all
is
over my
getting funky
all over
now.
my parents' couch and shit, and he was just sleeping, right? And
Damn, you took it way too far.
Yeah, well, but I kind of, I realized I have to elevate. You know what I mean? So at this point, I was trying to really go hard in this shit, and I feel really bad about it.
Wow.
And trust me, I got beat up. He fucked me up. He could
You
fight.
R. Kelly'd him.
So, sort of. Well, 100%.
Never slept at your house.
But here's
again.
what's funny though, like, but we like, this was at like actually summertime, so actually it was a little bit later than like a month later. I wanted to get him back,
Yeah.
and we would just not like shower, we just skate rats, right? So we just wake up all summertime, just skate all day, and he like never took showers.
Maybe
just,
hop in a pool.
he like wiped the took the shit off like his face, but there was just every week or so you just see a little more of that shit just flaking off his cheek.
Oh,
Just kind of kept it. Just kind of you just it was hilarious, man.
It was
good time.
on there. He was not.
didn't shower after that.
I'm sure he wiped it off and everything got situated, but yeah, like you could just see like throughout the week we were just fucking skating and shit. We didn't give a fuck. We were just vibing, bro. You didn't give a shit.
Vibing with the
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
vibing
Like,
with shit on
it
your
was
face.
so fucking-
Vibe.
it was
Trying to
so fucking
50-50.
You know,
That's
Watching
too much
Tony Hawk's
vibing.
Pro
dirty
Skater.
just dirty skate kids, bro. We didn't give a fuck.
E. coli
Didn't
vibe.
give a shit.
That's too much vibes,
But
bro.
and then my cousin, it was same thing. He had to go to work one day, and yeah, I went to go take some of my aunt's cigarettes in the morning. So I knew like that everybody was. So I stuck in. I was gonna steal some of her cigarettes for us to smoke, and then he was going to work. And I was like, "Oh, this is the perfect time. Get the camera out." I went and I got a bunch of dog shit and I put it all over his truck seat because he had it warmed up. He was like getting situated good. So I got a bunch of dog shit and I threw a bunch of dog turds on his car seat and I peed again on his fucking car.
Oh my God.
What's up
on-
with you
on
and
the
so
Teen?
glad
And
we
here's
weren't
what's fucked
friends
up.
back
Here's
then.
what's fucked up. It was
Yeah, I
actually he was
know.
borrowing my dad's truck too, which is like I realized I ruined my parents' shit, the couches, the fucking everything. I was an asshole. So my
It's not
cousin.
even my
So
fucking-
my cousin comes
Oh
running
my
the fuck
God.
out like he's all late and shit. And we're filming. He just hops into the fucking truck, like not even thinking. Just opens the door, just hops right in, and you just see him like, "What the, Zach?" And I said, "Oh shit!" I fucking dipped. I was fucking gone. But he just sat in the fucking dog shit and piss. It was brutal, man. It was So we definitely.
Do you
That's
still have any of those videos?
no, because it was one of the old fucking tapes. So there was small tapes. She had to like
Yeah.
take them out, put them in a big one. The VHS shits.
Yeah. The
So I got
meetings
none of
go
that.
big.
I would give anything for those fucking tapes, man.
We used to make. You remember the Snapple commercials, where the Snapples were like they would act out things and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I remember.
We
that.
would make our own Snapple commercials with Snapple bottles.
I don't remember. I don't know these. I wish you could bring
It
them
was
up.
a competition
Logan!
or a contest, right?
Logan, bring that up.
Was it a contest?
I don't know. I think
Speak
it was,
when spoken
Dorito
to.
has that contest all the time. It's like
Oh yeah, we
making
didn't even
commercials.
acknowledge that Logan's not here. We didn't
Nobody
Oh, yeah.
fucking noticed.
anything about it. Yeah, Logan's
It's just a lot
not here.
quieter, right?
It
Yeah,
is.
It's a lot
It's
quieter.
lot
less
less-
distraction.
lot less coughing. You know,
Baby lungs.
over fucking baby lungs out there. Frodo Baggins, goddamn
Frodo's.
hobbit.
Getting that elf bar in.
Fucking pup lord.
So yeah, he's hopefully getting some cheeks. He needs it. Kuhn, you want to hit this?
But
I'll hit the vape.
did you guys watch any of the SpaceX shit past couple of days? The
No.
5-man launch, all that shit. I was watching.
I
at
told you I
work.
saw the launch, right? Did I show you the pictures of that?
Oh, you actually saw this, the craft.
Yeah, I saw that like a few weeks ago. Though when they
And that was the when they shot at Virginia. I think this was down in Florida. This new one they just did.
I think they did shoot out of Virginia because I shared the picture in
I want.
I just
in
know.
in our group.
I know
where-
they're one. I thought their main I thought where SpaceX a lot of times shoots, goes office in Virginia, but I think this one was in like Cape Canaveral still.
Hey Stevie.
I could be wrong.
Let's ride.
look.
What? Oh, yeah, it's sick. Yeah, maybe you did show me that.
Yeah.
Broncos Nation.
Oh my god.
Let's ride.
Dude, those
Sick.
dumbass commercials.
And Oliver was like, "It's a reindeer coming to Earth."
That was
I mean,
so
he
fucking
could
cool.
think that was Sandy.
awesome.
That's what he said.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
That was
That's
actually
cool.
pretty
That's
cool.
funny.
He was pumped. He's like, "It's a reindeer."
You know what he was? He wish he knew.
It was like not even relevant.
That was. Sorry.
If Elon was cool,
Is
he
it
would
you
do
forced
those on
that one?
Christmas.
That
to make
wasn't
kids
really
think
bad.
about it.
Damn, and put like a
Flip
red
that
flare
out.
to it. Do like red
Clip
red
that out.
fucking flames. That's smart. Come on,
That'd be
Elon.
dope.
Guess you ain't that smart.
Guess you don't love the kids.
He
Elon just makes kids. He's not for the kids.
no, he definitely Elon.
He's
He
for the fucking streets.
he has one. He don't really. It's. This is what's got to be done.
One speed, rockets and red rockets.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, he gets it in though.
Yeah, man. He
Man.
Give it
fucks.
to him.
But yeah, I was
He
watching that
fucks.
shit. I missed. So I love watching like space scares the fuck out of me. It's so interesting, but it
It's
scares
terrifying.
the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it's
But
terrifying.
I was watching like them like have to like dock, but it happened to be like it was like literally would have been like at 5:15 like for for work or whatever. And I had other shit going on, so like I couldn't stay and watch it. But like yeah, I was like, man, I fucking want to watch this doc. You know, me fucking.
That's
so
insane.
Where is
sick,
Logan
bro.
when you need to
Bro,
pull
it's-
up docking videos?
bro?
That's insane.
even
though,
more
that
of a
they're
dangerous
using,
docking.
They're using reusable rockets that fucking land.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
no one's
insane.
ever done that. Should blast all them fucking just fucking come back back down. Was it overthrew him?
So you know Bezos has his own rocket. It's like shaped like a dick.
The cock rock.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what?
what's
but
up
hi-
with
but
that?
his he wants. Does he want to like just be able to fly out and just have like people
He's just sightseeing.
like that's what I thought. Like they want to be able to have like so
He's
you
trying
pay
to
money,
make it so you pay money to
and you
like
come out for like a few hours and then you come back
come
to
back in.
And you're like
Yeah.
barely
Yeah.
in space.
Yeah, you're like in.
He's
there.
You're, like,
he's
thrown
pulling an
into the orbit.
SR-71.
So
He's pulling an SR-71.
his wife just got divorced.
Re-divorced.
Wait, she was married after him.
So she married a science teacher,
What'd he get?
bro.
That's what I'm
I
talking
wish we could
about.
look it up right now. That motherfucker got bread.
That's dope.
Cause she, you know,
Damn, dude.
she.
Because teachers don't get paid enough. We
No,
already talked
they
about
don't
mean,
get
this.
no,
paid
not at
enough.
all.
Hopefully,
So
he's
at least
hooking up
one of
some
them
of his
came up.
friends. Yeah. She married the science teacher, and then, you know, what does she expect though? Like, she expect him to stay working as a cool science teacher? Like,
Yeah, for real.
you know,
That kind of
working
bread,
after
I'm not
that?
going. We couldn't be talking about.
So they got divorced. He got, dude. How much do you think he got? She's got what, like
Can I look
32
it up on
billion?
the phone?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess she did get that much. So I mean, what? I mean, would he get half of that? I mean, was
No, probably
first
not.
of all,
Her lawyers are gonna be
why-
a lot better. Trust me.
well, true. And then for if I mean, if I was her, I definitely wouldn't. That's weird. Like, 'cause I wouldn't have signed up. I guess the prenup thing. It's like I wouldn't have signed. I wouldn't have done that. But I mean, if you marry a science teacher, I guess you're kind of like, hey, well, at least you get some of this. But it's like,
You're
what?
marrying a Walter White.
Now was he like a professor, or like a middle school science teacher, Bel Air?
I don't know. Speaking of Bel Air teachers, let's transition.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that too. Where'd you get that from?
The
Can you
girl
say?
made that TikTok that I sent, and then Yo got escorted.
I didn't see that.
I sent the TikTok in a Discord, but basically, let me catch people up. There's a Bel Air high school teacher, creative writing teacher, who just got
Accused.
accused.
These are all accusations, but it's I don't want to.
I have some pretty hard evidence.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's
and,
hard not to
and,
say no.
and here's my
On
here's my evidence.
Like the Logan sock?
Dude.
I have some pretty solid evidence, but basically, he was grooming chicks for the last 20 years, and as soon as they turned 18, he was creating like a father-daughter relationship. Like, a couple girls wrote papers about suicide. He didn't report it. A couple girls wrote papers. One girl wrote a paper about a rape. He didn't report it. All that stuff's supposed to get reported to the guidance counselor
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
law.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He made it a point not to report these things and then create a relationship with these like a fatherly
I can
I
save
can
you.
help you. And then as soon as they turned 18, it became
Pounced.
sexual. Yeah. So this this girl who just came out had a sexual assault case against him now. So he was removed from class this week. Then the next day they canceled the creative writing after school club that he did, and they called everyone, like all the students' parents that were in that club or had him. They might have called every student's parents and let them know what the situation was. But he got escorted out of school by police this week.
No
and,
shit.
and over 150 girls have come forward.
Are we? Can you say his name, or is that? I mean,
Sure.
I
I don't know
who
why
the
we
fuck
couldn't.
cares? Yeah. So
Oh,
what?
God.
If it's out there, it's out there.
This
So
is
what?
a lawsuit.
Because I want to
So
talk
listen.
to.
He's in a band, and Bree's friend, who was at the pub with her yesterday, went to go see his band. That wasn't her teacher. She went to go see his band a few times.
Wow.
He DM'd her. She's like 18 at the time. He DM'd her on Facebook and started like chatting it up with her because he saw her at the show. Knew her from school, but was like hitting her up like, boom, boom, boom. You know, she was like 18, 19 at the time. That's like the dude's like in his 50s. That's weird. Dude.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean,
Now he probably is going to get off because he waited till they were 18.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's
every
kind of, I
fucking
mean,
time.
it's
But
a really fucked
the
up
whole
thing.
grooming thing is legit. Like,
Well, that's what's going on now.
If they're your current student, I think it's still a crime if they still go to school there, even if they're 18.
correct. But he
But
waited
if
till they
they're out of
graduated.
school,
No.
I don't think they can do shit.
He waited till they graduated. Well, there's a sexual assault.
But the grooming shit, I don't know. Maybe they can do. I don't know.
Yeah, he's definitely never going to work in the school system again. I mean, dude, Bree has told me she's got hit up by a couple teachers. Like,
Really?
one teacher from C Milton hit her up.
We had a
and was-
few Simone shit go down.
And yeah, we had some
Yeah, we
C Milton
did.
shit go
Yeah.
down. We had a
We did.
teacher. We had a couple situations happen, but Bree said one of the teachers at C Milton hit her up after she graduated because she was like doing this modeling thing, very, very wearing like very scandalous, little to none clothing at and posted her modeling pictures, and somebody. One of her teachers DM'd him and was like, DM'd her, and she had just freshly turned 18. It was like, you've blossomed into a beautiful young woman.
Ugh, he's Blossom. He's definitely trying
That's
to fuck.
creepy.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
definitely
grooming
it's
shit.
definitely happens. But this guy supposedly 150 chicks have come out on Facebook. It's
That's
blowing up on
nuts.
Facebook right now.
Well, and it's
I don't want to say the guy's name because it is allegations, and I don't want to get hit with any
slander
kind of
shit like that.
slander
Yeah,
shit.
I wouldn't do it anyway. But that's
So
what.
let's not say the dude's
But
name,
off
but-
off the podcast because you said this is like 20 years in the making.
Yeah, for the last like 20 years. Yeah.
So I'm trying to think because I mean, I would like to know. Because I obviously we know people that went to it was Bel Air High School.
Correct.
So
Wow. What year?
I would like to. Well, it was yeah. I mean, I don't know how many years, but I know personally one who went there.
Yeah.
Actually two. So I mean, a lot of people did. So I want to know kind of what his name is after this to kind of ask what if they
I posted in the Discord.
when what time.
I'll tell you. It's one of the last posts in Talking
Okay.
Points.
By the way, my computer's fucked up.
I
again,
knew
but-
the one at Seamont, right?
Well, there was two.
There was two.
It was two that happened.
So hold on. Go ahead.
I'm not going to say any names. I'm
No,
just saying
yeah.
I knew the young girl that was involved with the situation.
Well,
With,
and one's dead. One's dead. The guy
yeah,
that did is
yeah,
dead.
it was.
Yeah.
I think it was the one that was
Military
the one
guy?
That, yeah,
He'd be in a ghillie suit out back waiting for people to fucking.
he was the guy
you
that
know.
built he built an actual.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he was a weirdo.
Yeah.
He was
He-
weird.
He'd
He
be
had
at the house parties.
motorcycles.
And shit. He'd be at house parties.
Yeah.
How did he
Yeah.
die again?
Killed
Killed
himself.
himself.
Yeah, because he hooked up with one of the chicks from our school, but
Yeah.
he would be in a ghillie suit waiting for people to be smoking cigarettes on school property.
Yeah.
and
'Cause
just
he was a-
pop
he was
out
an
on it.
ex-military
He's an
guy.
ex-military guy.
We had behind Seamont, right? We had houses back there, and there was like a bunch
Thomas
of
Run.
woods and stuff, and in between the woods and the house were like trails. So people would go on
Kids
the
walk to
trails.
school.
Yeah, well, kids walk to school.
Or you'd park
So-
there, right? If you didn't have a parking permit.
Yeah,
Park in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
yeah, you would walk over. But anyway, they would walk through there, and like he would be in a ghillie suit, and I remember another principal would smell the kids' fingers
Yeah.
to see if they were smoking cigarettes.
I thought it was weird when he asked to smell my cock.
Yeah, that's definitely.
No,
You
I'm
did
just joking.
not.
I'm just joking.
I always know when Zach's literally bullshitting.
Of course,
I would
of
hope.
course I
I would
am.
hope I'm
Of
dude.
course I
Kuhn, you
am.
listen, Kuhn. You don't literally always know when Zach's bullshit. He can
No,
pull you on the
no,
string
no,
for
that
so
was-
long.
It's when he looks at you a certain way.
Yeah, but I got you. But
But
I'm
if-
saying you're like I literally always know. You never know.
If a teacher
Half the
smells my
time you're-
cock, I'm probably joking.
Yeah,
Probably.
but there was another teacher who was a science teacher, and he was also my wrestling coach.
This one.
And
This
he had a
one, yeah.
relationship with two chicks, and that's how he got busted.
And we know the chick is in our. She was in
She
our
was in our-
class.
our
yeah.
class.
Yeah.
Wow.
and
That was after my time.
you know, very developed chick
Yeah.
for her age, though.
Yeah, she was always like a lot. She was a lot like.
I'll-
I never found her like attractive
Attractive,
when I was
no.
younger. But then like
As
out of
we got
school like
older,
because she
yeah.
was already like a woman.
Yeah, that
You know
late
what I mean? So,
blossom.
like,
No, she was an
Yeah.
early blossom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She was
Oh.
early.
She was already a woman, and we were in high school,
So
like
it was like-
intimidated.
yeah,
Like,
it was
she was
too
like
much.
a bigger girl, like
Yeah.
not bigger but taller.
yeah,
had
you
all
know,
more
you know,
filled out.
Yeah,
real-
100%.
And we were all like little boys.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like
you're
what? But
scared.
Mhm.
he clearly saw the talent there.
yeah.
Oh,
He was a
Yeah.
talent scout.
It's not something to laugh
clearly.
about, but you know.
dude. I
But
mean, yeah.
But
it's
they
not
had a
cheap.
they had a mutual
Yeah, I'm
relationship.
not
It was
laughing
it was
about that.
mutual, right?
Well, she was, wasn't she 18? I don't know.
Well, I think she was.
She was like right on the cusp, but she still was a student.
Yeah.
But then they found then he started hooking up with another.
Who was actually
Student.
underage, or was she?
I don't know, but there was a beef between the two girls then, and that's how he got found out because it got blown up. Like, oh, you're fucking my man, who was a teacher.
That's the thing about them seniors. It's a
Whoa.
tricky slope, right?
And then he wound up. They found a bunch of shit on his computer, like
Oh, gee, yeah, of course.
like sex videos of them. and-
Ooh.
You know, I never understood that, right? Like, if you're gonna be a fucking weirdo and like fuck underage kids, why do they always tape the shit? You know what I mean? Why,
Yeah.
like
I
mean,
It's
filmed.
because
I
it's
filmed my
because
half.
they
same
wanna-
thing with
they-
the dudes
they
like
wanna
fucking like doing
relive it.
drive-by, like showing their guns and shit online. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Dude, they want to relive it.
No, dude, I filmed myself having sex multiple times, and
Yeah, but they're legal
instantly-
people.
Instantly deleted it.
Oh, no,
'cause
I-
I'm just
me
like,
too.
I'm like, this isn't good.
My shit's up in the cloud, bro.
Nah. Wow.
I should be out on X Hamster before you know it. You'll see
What's
my
that?
face. You'll see my
Oh, never mind.
breathing all heavy. It's gonna be fantastic for the viewers when you come across my shit. But
They're
anyways,
never gonna
continue.
get the OBX one though.
It's all
here.
in Kuhn's head.
What are my friends doing?
Yeah,
What
that's
are my
where it
friends
needs
saying?
to stay. But
I got 3 letters permanently in my
You
head.
wanted
Yeah, so that's
next
crazy.
on that girl. You wanted next.
that's crazy though.
Can
I
I,
was-
get OB next?
I was offering
you
it.
key
I was
my dick.
offering. I said, please, someone else.
Take her.
Cause throw better
Dude.
dick than me so you can get her off my
That
fucking tail,
Wyatt
because I
story with
can't
her
do
was
this.
so good.
Damn,
hilarious.
Wyatt could have bailed you out.
I went to
Yeah.
him.
It's upsetting that
He said,
audio.
"No way."
That audio got a little jacked up. on
Oh,
the
it
Wyatt
did?
episode. It just doesn't sound that great. It doesn't have that many views, but it did have like the same
like
amount of views.
60 before you took it down.
Yeah, so I
right?
guess it's averaging
like
the same.
100.
Yeah, it's averaging the same. But
Wait,
like,
so one of our episodes is down?
No, we put it. You
no,
put it
the
on
clip.
I
We did the
re-uploaded it,
audio.
but there's just a lot of static.
Why
it's a
it's
lot
just-
of.
it-
People were hating.
Yeah, it's just a little like it was
One
just-
person said something.
The mic
but
was
yeah.
quiet, and it was just there was a lot of static for trying to up the volume and stuff. It was
Yeah.
just was what it was with the mics and shit. It didn't make a big
Gotcha.
deal.
It was also. I had it too
Bro,
hot.
we
on
are
the mixer.
fucking-
I had it too hot on the mixer.
What
I
are we?
think.
12 episodes in now? Is it 13? Where are we at?
We're
This is
12
12.
episodes in,
Episode
4
12.
bros
You know what I'm
who
saying?
talk about nothing.
So
Suck
if
our dick.
if one
Suck our dicks.
if one episode is fucking staticky, I don't give a fuck.
No,
right?
not
gonna
If
at
happen.
5
all.
episodes are staticky, out of fucking hopefully we get thousands of these bitches, right? Hopefully, you know,
That would be legit.
be wild.
We'd be in here 50 just still hanging out.
Damn.
Episode 100 would
Which
be
I am
lit.
dropping like a double header this
We
week.
need
There's
to do
gonna be like
something.
I'm not. I can't wait. There's gonna be like a back-to-back app.
Yeah.
Like,
Cool. Let 'em
10
ride.
and 11 are gonna get dropped.
Our
like,
real ones will appreciate
ASAP.
that anyway. We got
Yeah.
real ones who like really are waiting for one
I've
to
watched
come out.
every
We
which is
do,
episode.
which is so weird to me.
That's all. No, that's
It's
awesome.
so-
Even if
it's-
it's like 10 people, I don't care. We
Like
got,
I got
n-
dude like a couple dudes at work where I'm like, hey, you know, when's the next? I'm like, you guys need to keep it down.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
I
like,
talk about
Oh,
jerking.
no.
it
yeah, like
in
I
the
know, like yeah,
fucking room.
I talk
Yeah.
about
Back
stuff
room.
that's not, you know, I mean, I can't talk about here, you know, whatever. So, relax, appreciate it, but don't fucking tell nobody.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
exactly.
Appreciate the love.
Let them
There's
find
certain
it.
people I can't tell because I know they would just like tell everyone.
That's the thing too. It's like I just, you know, like I see like family members kind of comment on shit. They never. I'm not on social media shit or whatever, but I'll see them like commenting on posts, and I'm like, that's dope because they're not even like telling me they're watching it.
Right.
It's cool, you know what I mean? I'm like, of course they're finding shit out about me. That's, you know, hey,
Yeah, that's
we're family now.
I always think it's funny
We're
when
grown,
what
so fuck
Liz-
it. We all got our
exactly.
shit.
I always think it's funny what Joe's girlfriend Liz said. She's like, I know some things about these guys I don't think I really wanted to know.
Yeah, you
Like, I don't think I needed to know these things about these guys.
Oh my god.
And
You did though, didn't you?
yeah, and then Bree watched the first app, like 15 minutes of it, and I got to the mom's meatballs part, and she's just
Gave
like,
up.
you know what? I think I'm just the sake of our relationship, I'm just not gonna watch your pod. I'll be supportive, but I'm just not gonna watch it. I get enough of you on the regular basis. So like, I
Melanie watched
understand.
the first episode. That's it.
Lauren watches every episode
Well, go Lauren.
Damn.
Go Lauren.
And-
Shout
and
out
it-
Lauren.
Legit.
Ride or die.
in and out,
Lauren.
but then she also tells me
I know Logan watched
everything
the
I'm
first
doing
one.
wrong.
Oh
So
no.
it's one of those things, you know what I
Don't
mean?
do
Yeah,
that.
don't do that.
I
Lauren.
take it in. I take it in. You know, I'm like, I get you. You know,
Yeah.
it's just because she got that PR mind. That's what she wants.
Right.
That's what she wants to do. So she thinks about like what could be like future issues. But I'm kind of like, we're in it now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we're just whatever we're saying. So
It's on
I
the
can't.
table.
Yeah, I can't. She'd be like Shauna in fucking Entourage. You know what I mean? You ever watch Entourage? You never watch Entourage?
is great.
I mean, and nowadays, like people watch it now, they're fucking freaked the fuck out because of Ari Gold, but he's fucking fantastic.
What do you mean,
but-
Ari Gold?
The
The manager?
Jeremy Piven's agent. I mean Jeremy Piven's character.
Yeah.
The shit he says is so like how he treats Lloyd, the
Oh yeah, it's
you know,
so
just
good. Though.
shit like that. It's funny as shit, but nowadays
and he's
it's,
such a nice guy in real life.
oh no, I know,
And
exactly.
everyone expects him to be like dick because of the
Yeah,
entourage, but
because
he's
he's
such
fucking
a nice
great.
guy.
But that show, it's kind of like that's how like Shauna, Vince's agent in the shit, she like tries to help like all this dumb shit,
the
and that's
puppets.
where, but they kind of do what they want to do anyway. You know what I mean? And she just has to kind of just fix their issues. Well, we gotta get a PR person at one point. But all they're gonna do
right
is,
here.
all they're gonna do is fix our fucking things.
Yeah, all they're gonna do is have. a
They didn't
really
mean to
bad
say
job
that.
where we
They didn't
never
mean to
listen
say that.
No,
They didn't mean to
it is
say
what it
that.
is.
They didn't mean to say that. They didn't mean to say that. They didn't mean to say that.
we could clip. we could fucking do a super edit and make us all canceled. Easily.
Oh God, that's what I told you. If we want to do a Patreon, like all the shit, like if we do say some like haggard ass shit, people can pay to hear. You know,
It's different. Yeah, no one.
because at that point, what, you gonna cancel me when you paid to cancel me? Fine, I'll take the check.
Luis Gomez is running for fucking independent. He's running as an independent for president right now, and he's on fucking.
Who?
He's on, Campfire, or no, he's on what's the Legion of Skanks,
Really?
and they say some wild.
Yeah, Legion
shit.
Kill Tony, shit like that. That's fucking crazy, man. I love those fucking things.
Oh, Zach, I was
What?
listening to The Do.
Yeah, the Honeydew.
Honey
Told you,
Dude,
Ryan
yeah.
Sickler,
that
bro.
guy,
Baltimore.
you know what I love about him?
Yeah,
he
what?
is not only is he just so true Baltimorean in
Yeah.
his sound.
His
He
accent's
has
so
The way he
good.
talks.
the way he talks is
And his laugh.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
His laugh just reminds me of me.
Him and that Stavros shit is the fucking one of the my
But
favorite
yes,
shit.
I
I've
haven't
watched
seen
it.
that yet.
I've
I
already
gotta
listened
watch
to
it.
it 3 times. Literally,
I bet you have.
I love every second of it. And
I was gonna say bring
what I
that
love
over.
about this dude is that just hearing his voice, because I've watched and listened, but when I listen, I just always picture middle-aged white dude that works for himself that owns like a roofing company, and he drinks like Pabst Blue
Yeah.
and
He
like
lives
just-
in Parkville.
yeah,
right?
yeah, or Rosedale.
Or
He lives in
Rosedale,
Rosedale.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Baltimore
Like, just-
County. It's always
yeah,
Baltimore County. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Baltimore County.
He's right,
bro,
outs-
just-
right outside.
Yeah.
Right Mill River. He's in Mill River. Drinking his bows.
I love when we were like
His Sagamore Rise.
when we were blowing up and they were like off the
Yeah,
Baltimore.
what in the Dundalk is this?
They're like Dundalk demons.
Yeah, Dundalk
They're up-
Demons.
They said
Uh,
Dundalk's finest too.
Even worse.
Like we're so far from Dundalk, it's unreal.
Right next to the shit plant.
Yeah.
If they
What
only,
an armpit of Baltimore.
If you only knew how much more privileged I was than Dundalk.
yeah, no, they were like, where are you from? I was just like the county.
Yeah.
And they assumed Baltimore.
Yeah,
No,
Nah.
nope, Hartford.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always say Hartford.
Thing is, I mean, here's the thing. It's like, I mean, realistically, half hour outside the fucking
City,
the
yeah.
city. I mean, it's like,
Yeah, we're 35, 40 minutes away from the
And
city.
you go there for it's like that's the cool thing kind of about like Baltimore, kind of the surrounding areas, even like Towson and shit. Like there's just like everything bleeds out, and it's cool when kind of you can.
Have easy access.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's
Get
dope.
there. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's what I love about it.
I hate White Marsh.
You can dip
I
your
know.
toe in.
Nottingham.
I was
Not-
just in.
not-
I live in
Nottingham.
Nottingham. No, you live in White Marsh.
I was just in like the Parkville area today.
I don't know.
Off Bel Air Road, and
Yeah,
just such a shithole sometimes.
I mean,
Perry Hall's nice as fuck.
Some parts, but yeah. But no, dude, that Das Brew, what is it called?
Das Fuck Hall.
yeah, Das Brew Hall, right?
Yeah,
Das
Das
Beer Hall.
Beer
Beer
Hall.
Hall. Yeah, I've never been there.
It was
It's
alright.
ju-
They do
I don't want all
comedy
them
in there.
beers, bro.
Do
They do
they?
comedy. They do comedy in Haverty Grace.
Yeah.
At the fucking my buddy Casey, shout out Casey Allen. He's got a podcast. A while back, I made the intro song for his podcast.
Nice.
One of my only ones I've ever
Fuck
sold.
Yeah.
Hell
Casey
yeah.
hooked him up, and actually him and his boy, they did I wish I had the name, but I don't want to fuck it up. But him and his boy did another podcast. And they used another one of my beats. I sold him like 5 of them and said you can have all these for like I don't even know how much I sold them to him for. But it was the first sale, my only sale in podcast like beat.
Hell yeah.
Not my only sale in beat money, but like podcast money was to Casey. Casey Allen's resume, and it was he ended up he actually worked on 98 Rock. It's like a morning show. I don't know if he still does or not, but he was like a 98 Rock DJ or VJ
Intern or
call it.
whatever. Okay.
Well, yeah, but he did like
My bad if he was really getting paid. My
no,
fault.
what he did like
Disrespect.
because he did like shows here and there and stuff. He was like actually like
He
member
worked
on
there.
it. Yeah, 100%. You can hear him on the radio and you hear his voice. But I went to school with him at C. Milton. So anyways, he's like does stand up and shit, and he kind of got back in his groove and stuff, and he did shit I haven't had Grace. And I wanted to go see him. I don't know if he does it still. I'd like
Do they
to
have
know.
open mic nights there, or
I'm not. I don't know if it's open mics or if you gotta know somebody or what. But I don't know what.
we should do it?
But I'm not doing it.
I'm down.
I mean, I have a like.
I want Nick Kuhn to do fucking.
Oh, he
stand
needs
up.
Nick. Who needs? He could be fun. He'd be
Everyone
great.
is. I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie.
know if he
I'm-
would translate to stand up. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if he would translate to stand up
Why? Because we know him.
I don't-
because listen, you have to have like bits and like
You have to have
has
the story,
It has to be
blends.
like
Yeah.
captivating and like
You tell me that shit story couldn't be a fucking stand-up
no,
routine?
absolutely. He'd have to cut it to 8 minutes instead of 16.
You have to cut it honestly. Well,
Yeah, they might only give you 2 minutes at an open mic.
yeah.
never
So you
know.
got
Yeah.
something real quick.
No, but I mean, like,
No, but
Honestly, I'm
it's
not
gotta
gonna
be
lie,
like
though.
it's got to be like a rehearsed thing. Like if you think you're just walking up on a stand up comedy thing and you're just gonna free.
Oh yeah.
Free-
no,
Yeah, you ain't
no,
doing
no.
You
crowd.
ain't-
Well, you
you
ain't
ain't
Andrew
fr-
Schultz or
yeah,
fucking
bro.
Big J
No,
Okerson.
no,
You're not
no.
doing fucking crowd
It's
work
not
like
as
that.
easy as people like. They
Yeah.
make it look easy. It ain't easy, dude.
No.
I
'Cause
just
it
know.
looks like just talking.
I
Yeah,
just
but it
know
ain't.
ever since early high school, people used to always tell me at parties that they were like, "Kuhn, you got to do. You're gonna be stand up one day. Like
Well-
you need to do stand up. You're hilarious."
But
Like,
my mom also told me I should be a model, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, let's be real, mom. Like I mean, it's like
Man, I don't know if we should use
know,
that analogy. I
but-
mean, he
but-
could probably be funny. You're
Well,
never
that's what I'm
gonna be pretty.
well, that's what I'm saying. But
Like-
not even
I'm just
pretty.
kidding.
I'm just not gonna be tall.
Well, they
You
are.
know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna be
Well,
tall.
there's a-
They are
yeah.
I'll take being
casting-
chubby and shit, all that, and kind of off because I could be some kind of like Oshkosh.
hey, they're doing a
Bagosh
new Willy
fucking-
Wonka.
Yeah, and
They're
they're
doing a new
Willy
Zach, and they're
Wonka.
casting for Humpty Dumpty coming up soon.
Get the
Oh,
fuck outta
my
here.
God.
boys, Come on.
I
Also, I
I
heard
am
there's a
on.
movie coming out about a stump. You'd be great for
No,
that,
they're
Zach.
making a Christmas
Stump.
Story too. He could play Ralphie grown
He could be a
up.
fucking stump.
He could play Ralphie
Zach could be the
grown
best
up.
stump though. Big nice seat, talk a lot of shit, have all the fuzz on him.
What?
Sorry, Zach. You know I love you. I just
No, you're fine.
just thought of something short.
That's beautiful. Fantastic.
I legit thought there was a movie coming out about a stump.
But that's because when people tell me too, like, oh, you're funny. You can do stand up too. My family, my
Yeah.
relatives always say that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you don't like. I get what you're saying because in this space, I can make jokes. I can
Be yourself.
you say something, I can kind of have a
Play
quick
off
little
of it.
riff and make it funny. I
Right,
can do
right.
shit, and I got little. I'm very animated and shit. I get that, but it's so different. Like you got to
Yeah.
give stand-up comedians legit like
cred.
But when you
All
really
the
sit
credit in
down
the
and
world,
write,
bro.
you can like get some funny shit out.
you get that. I know, but it's the same thing. It's but years and years of doing it. I guess you have to. I just don't know if my stories will. I don't know if I could tell it the way I
Translate.
tell it when I'm in the moment. You know what I
Rehearsed.
mean? Yeah.
You got to tell it to yourself 1,000 times in the mirror. Before
Yeah,
you fuck
it's a
it up.
crazy fucking thing. I mean, if we all do it together, I'm down. We'll all bomb
Hey, what
together. Who gives a
about,
fuck? You gotta
Right.
bomb. Everybody
Fuck it, let's
bombs.
go
They do
bomb.
it Tuesday.
Everybody
yeah,
bombs.
they do it Tuesday night up. Matt Brown does.
I'm not doing
host-
Magoobies.
Matt Brown hosts a Tuesday night at this tavern down in like I don't know exactly where it is, but he's always posting on his Instagram about it. Shout out Matt Brown. Matt Brown's fucking hilarious.
Matt
dude.
Brown.
Oh, we
funny.
saw him at when we went to
Yeah,
Big J.
we saw him at,
Yeah,
at
he's funny.
Magoobies. Dude.
He's the one.
really
He's the
good.
one that made that woman leave.
Yeah, Matt Brown made the woman
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
walk
Why?
out and leave.
Why did he do that?
Because he
He was
said like a
making
pedophile joke.
It was there
oh
were,
God.
and she was just like went to the manager, and the manager's like, I didn't know, I didn't see this situation, but
I
I'm
watched
sure,
the whole thing.
I'm sure the manager was like, "Ma'am, it's a comedy club. Like, what do you?" And her husband was just like,
He
"Shut
was
up, bitch."
laughing.
He was like, "Shut up,
Yeah,
bitch."
he was
He
laughing.
was laughing hard as
Yeah.
shit, and that's when she was just sitting there across. And for some reason, I noticed because he was overly.
Oh no,
like, laughing.
I pointed it out
you?
immediately. I was like, "Hey, that lady's not happy.
I think you did. That's right, 'cause
Before
I was
she
sit-
even
I was sitting
complained.
behind you. I was
You
sitting
saw it
behind you.
before
Yeah,
she
I
even
saw. I
complained,
read the
that's
room
right.
before it complained. I was like,
That's
that
right.
woman is gonna have an issue. And it wasn't even the pedophile jokes that threw her over. It was like him talking about women with daddy issues.
Oh, that's what it was. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And then she's like, "Well, clearly that struck a chord with you, bitch," because she just got up and started
And he said
stormed
that.
out. And she left. Her husband stayed.
yeah.
Her husband was like, "You
Made her go
leave.
wait in the car.
Yeah.
You wait in the car."
She had daddy issues for 10 years.
It probably. I mean, we're just assuming they were like
Never
married.
wore the
but
pants.
Did they discuss they were married? Did he talk like? Did they?
Oh no, I don't know.
that could have just been a fucking first date.
Yeah. And he's like, "You get out of here, you crazy bitch. Call
But
an Uber.
That was a.
You're at a comedy
If
club."
you're gonna fucking do that on the first date,
We,
I already know. Get
Dude,
away.
I
Dude,
saw
if
my
you're
neighbor today
complaining
go on a
about a-
first date.
we got to go back.
If you're
man. That was a good
complaining
time.
about a joke at a comedy club, you're at the wrong fucking place, dude.
yeah,
You're at the wrong
absolutely.
fucking place.
There's no place for it.
No, you.
That's
I
the
mean,
one place where.
it should
Look at
be
that little
sacred.
kid getting
Yeah.
buck.
He's getting it in that guy's face.
That kid's getting buck. Clap those hands, boy.
Was he getting rough with that?
Yeah,
Let
man,
them
he was
boys
pissed.
Watch.
Look,
Look, he's like talking shit already.
That's probably rooting for
Yeah.
the same team.
Fuck your Colts.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah.
Peyton won one with us too, man.
yeah.
Me and
Yo, that's crazy. I just thought of that.
me and Stevie.
Good thought, Steve.
Me and
Oh, and
Stevie-
Philip Lindsay is now on the Colts. He was in the fucking Broncos.
Yeah, he was.
Wow. No, he's. I'll get 2020.
Me and Stevie have thrown around some bits like back and forth in the chat
Oh yeah.
before.
I read some.
I don't.
Nick has some good ones too.
I was reading them.
I don't. The thing is, like, I come up with some, and I just don't fucking.
You got to find the punchline in it. You got to find the tag. Like you were
Yeah.
saying, like you're at the family party and you throw something funny on it. Well, you got to throw something funny on it while you're writing the shit out and like put the little
There's
the little
there's a
taglines in there.
punchline. There's yeah.
Rug.
There's the 5 minute long fucking
There's callbacks. You got it. It's an art form.
Norm was notorious for his 12-minute jokes, right?
Yeah.
And he would just have like fucking just be like just talking like
Drawn out.
where is this going, Norm? It's funny the whole time. Then
Yeah, Norm.
he lands it,
Finally.
and it's like that's how the bits kind of have to be. And I don't know how to. What did he say?
Yeah, Norm.
You don't even know what we're talking
He
about.
has
That's
no
why I
idea
love
who we're
it.
talking about.
Sorry, but
Now you're fine.
go Norm.
Go Norm, 100%. Rest in peace.
I
Yeah.
love McDonald's.
He also didn't.
Dude.
He had terminal cancer. Didn't tell anyone.
I know how
That's
G
kinda
is that
gangster,
shit.
It's gangster
Yeah,
as
it's kinda
fuck.
gangster.
But like for like all the like comedians who, like knew him, when you see like they're talking, they're like, I mean that's sad for them because
Yeah.
obviously everybody wants to like but he didn't. That's no one wants that shit. And that's so fucking admirable. Not like, oh, I'm sick. Please
Yeah.
come see me. Please love me now or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bomb.
You know who else went out? Dude, you said what a bum. People are gonna think you're talking about Norm Macdonald.
Oh,
'cause you're
no,
fucking
no,
talking
no,
about
no.
the game. I've told you stop referencing
Sorry.
the game. Just keep your mouth shut when it comes to NFL. Because people are gonna think you just called the goat, one of the goats, Norm Macdonald, a fucking bum.
I
We're
did
talking
not.
about him having cancer.
Look,
Shout out to No Bum with
well,
McDonald.
the thing is that if people listen to our,
God,
people listen
fucking
to our
Coon, dude.
shit at all, they'll realize that he doesn't even know the
What we're
fucking
talking
who's
about.
Bert
He has
Kreischer,
no
who's
idea. He
he
I
just
doesn't
know
know
knows
Bert
that.
now. I know Bert now.
You know Bert now?
After 5
Yeah.
episodes
Yeah, you
of
are
being
Bert.
berated.
Okay, well, sorry I wasn't super involved in podcasts before I started.
It's
a
comedians though
podcast.
too. They're just they're comedians.
I mean,
before
I just know the
podcasts live.
clips. I just knew all the clips. I knew Theo Vaughn before he even did his famous shit
We
on
all
Real
knew him.
World.
We all knew him from. Actually, it was Road
Road
Rules.
It was
So-
both, bro. He was on
Well-
New Orleans Real World with the guy that sang that was really bad.
Really?
Yes, because he was the Louisiana guy.
MTV boy showing his true
I'll
colors.
pull it up right now on my phone.
You gotta do that.
No, I trust you.
Because you're like the third person that's like, Road Rules. I'm like, no, bro. He started on Real World, New Orleans. I literally
No, he
watched
started
it.
on Road Rules, and then he went to.
Did you see?
Real
You know that
World.
clip
He
that's
was on
rolling
both.
around? That clip that's rolling around of Theo and Road Rules, and they're all talking about like,
Yeah, the Gardner shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And his comedy's still the same.
yeah, they're all
but
talking
not as
about.
in tune?
They're all talking
Yeah.
about something, and like, he's like, the black girl's like, oh, it's like saying I have a black friend, and then Theo's like, yeah, my gardener's black, and then he's like, they're all like, oh, Theo, and he's like, what? You guys just said the same shit, which they did.
They did. I know. Exactly.
They did, but they were like yelling at Theo for saying it, and
'Cause he was
then
all.
he started geeking out. He's like, My dog's black.
Shut up, dude.
You're like, dude, relax.
Hey,
like,
word. That's what they had a whole talk with him like about sensitivity and shit.
yeah, nah, fuck
And then
that.
he went down to the river by himself for a while.
Yeah.
Theo's the man, dude.
I love him, dude.
He's the man.
I've
And
listened to so many episodes.
Dude, that story I sent you, the animated story about
Nick-
him locking himself out of the apartment on cocaine.
Nick,
Oh, that's
I've
with
literally,
the vest?
I've
When he's
Nick,
doing
I've
the
literally
vest?
watched
No,
it
the-
so many times of Rogan and him animated,
Yeah.
and he's talking about. He goes, "Bro, one night I just wanted to get weird by myself."
Yeah, you had to
He's
put like a
like,
couple
I got
vests
two
on,
vests
right?
on.
Yeah.
I party by myself. He goes, well, Rogan's like, "What do you do to party by yourself?" And he's like, "Cocaine,
Just a lot of cocaine.
a lot of cocaine." He's like, "So I got really coked up, and I'm wearing my two vests, and I was like, man, I want to make a smoothie." So he's hitting the blender and shit. So he's like, "Man, I left the blender on."
No, he's like,
Yeah,
while I was
he hears
blending,
something
I
outside.
thought I heard something, which is weird when you got a blender going.
Yeah.
To think you heard something out the door, and then I went out the door, locked myself out.
Yeah.
The blender's still
You know,
going.
running, and it over shorted.
Yeah, so he's like, I had to go to my landlord, and as I'm knocking
Who's
on his
his
door, the blender shorted out and put the smoke alarm off.
Yeah. So
So the fire alarm in the whole building. So he's like, my landlord came to the door. I didn't know what to say, so I told him I was having a late Christmas party. It was fucking beginning of February.
bro, they open up the door, bro. Nobody's in there.
It's just-
Not a soul's in there. And he's in the
Oh.
background with a little bit of coke on his nose.
And then what's the funniest part is at the end where he's like, how long ago was this? He's like 2.5
Dude,
years.
you
And
just
he's
go,
like,
yeah.
He's like, oh, did you move? Where you move out of that place? He's like, no, I still live there.
He's like, no, I still
he's
live
like,
there. And
it's
he's
a
I
like,
got shit on him.
He's
It's all
like,
good.
it got smoothed over by the landlord. He's like, oh no, I caught him doing some things too.
yeah. He's like, so we're kind of
We're kind of
even now.
even. I caught him doing some things too.
When
Dude,
Rogan's
yeah.
reaction to that.
Theo is just naturally hilarious.
Yeah. just
See,
talks.
see, that's the thing, because a lot of times when I've shown him to people that like a lot of comedy and shit, but like they're like kind of like old school a little bit, they don't realize like the natural comedy that he's portraying. Like they want all the big
They want the
shit
punches and the-
immediately.
I
Like
get
they-
that.
and like they don't give him enough time to like, you know what I mean?
I had an issue I didn't understand for a long time. Probably literally like a month ago, I literally just started finding Mark Normand funny.
Oh, he's the best.
Oh my
And
God, he's
that's
so
that's
good.
crazy, right? Because you think
Yeah.
about how I am with how kind of my shit and like what's funny to me, and like I didn't maybe get his delivery. I didn't like.
Comedy.
I just
Comedy.
I didn't understand
Give
shit,
it a
right?
goog.
But like, I fucking just started listening to a couple things, and I was like, yo, this guy is fucking.
He's lit.
He's
funny
next.
as
I gotta check him
Yeah,
out.
he's
and he's so
one of
awkward
the
sometimes.
funniest.
And no
like,
filter.
none.
No
And it's
filter.
crazy to me because that's how I want to live. But I literally,
I know.
when I leave the podcast, sometimes it's like I break down. I'm like, what did I say something that might be offensive? And I'm like, why the fuck do I care?
Yeah.
But it's like I
Gonna
want that
happen.
kind of no filter thing to happen. That he has him on the fucking that Shane Gillis and Shane and
Protect
Matt,
Our Parks?
Shane and Matt's secret podcast.
Oh, I gotta watch that. I haven't seen
Well,
it.
he does a thing where he's just on there like, just
Relax.
yeah. And like Shane, you know Shane Gillis, he's obviously like he's one of the greatest comedians right now. He's
Yeah,
brilliant.
top notch. Dude,
just the stuff you can find funny of his
their
little skits and shit,
are so
unreal.
good. That one, I saw that before you sent it in, but
So
that
I
one
saw it
of
on,
the,
on
that one
Flagrant.
today where he was
The
like,
PTSD car
Yeah.
salesman.
yeah,
He showed it on Flagrant.
or the PTSD, like
Drill. What is he called? Drill. Oh my God, drill salesman or something. What is it?
grill sergeant.
Grill
Yeah.
sergeant.
He's like
Guy
a,
Fieri, but
car
like
he's like a
PTSD.
Guy
Right,
Fieri.
that's
He's
right.
like a Guy Fieri
Yeah,
guy.
he showed it on Flagrant with Andrew Schultz and shit. But yeah, so like, but he's on there. Marco Norman's on there talking like shit, and he's like, just saying like, what's on his, just what comes out, and like Shane Gillis is like trying to add other stuff in there, like
Smooth it
out.
over.
And it was so brilliant.
It's like
I
when
like when they
Kuhn-
try to trigger Mark Norman to say shit though, because they
Yeah,
know they
they
can
know.
kind of like
Exactly.
make him.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's fantastic. I didn't get it at first. It takes time.
You know who's
So, like,
really
Theo,
good too? Is
it'll get to you.
Hans Kim.
I don't know
Kim
Hans
is really.
Kim.
He's on Kill Tony. He's a Kill Tony regular. He's
Well-
an Asian guy.
What were you trying to say?
It's hard for me to
Ricardo?
watch a lot of Kill Tony.
You said you were about to say Kuhn something. And then you stopped.
It's fine. It's I can't go back now. It's like one of those things where it was coming, but now it's not.
I think
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Did I cut you off again or something?
No.
Okay.
No, I was just saying how like the Mark Norman thing, when like you try to reel it in. Like the other week when Kuhn was like telling his poop story, and he was like, "It's their fault. They did this," and we were like, "Hold on, don't go throwing they around. Who do you mean? Who do you
No more
mean?"
Main
generalizations
management.
with you.
Yeah,
Upper management.
Yeah, but and that's the thing though. When I look back at like whatever we've said,
They created that
like,
culture.
whatever that could happen, like with even like the whole like doing the accent or whatever like that. Like when I see what other now, granted, we're not like stand-up comedians, and we're not in that kind of we're not elevated to that point. But when I see what some people say, I'm like
the shit we say is mild.
so mild to what
Oh,
out
it
there.
ain't
People, so
nothing.
exactly. So
Mark Norman was on my cousin's podcast, right?
I think
Live
you
from
told
the-
me that. You told me
live
that.
from the studio.
Yeah.
Shout out Jimmy Selesky and Eric. Fuck, I forget your name. Eric, live from the studio podcast, and it's great podcast.
Are they out on like everywhere too? Are they on Spotify,
They're
Apple
everywhere.
Podcasts,
Spotify,
everything?
Apple Podcasts. They got
And what's
YouTube
their
clips.
name?
Live from the studio.
Live from the studio.
LFTS.
And then they're
LFTS
they're
podcast.
Baltimore locals too.
Baltimore.
Side of it.
They have a lot of Baltimore comedians on, and then they basically just like they look at the Magoobies lineup, I think, and that's how they just hit up.
contact them, say you want to come
They
through
contact
the podcast.
they email the comedians that are coming through and say, "Hey, you want to be on our podcast?" Some of them say yes, some of them say no.
Jimmy's
What-
a good conversationalist. I like talking.
Jimmy
to him.
is great. He is very articulate, and he has great conversations.
He listens though. I feel like he actually listens to what
yeah.
you say.
And he is super articulate. Him and Dominic play this game, and they brought it to us at Christmas. And it is a game you play with. All you need is a dictionary,
Oh shit!
and
I
you
don't like
sit
that.
around, and you randomly pick a word in the dictionary, and
use it?
you say the definition, and the people have to guess the word.
That's kind of tough,
It's fucking fun.
bro. Let's do it on here one
and
time.
it really ups your game on vocabulary.
I bet it
Damn.
does.
Really
That's
ups
tough.
your game. You read the definition.
Makes your brain work.
You read if it's a noun or an adjective or whatever it is, and you don't say it. You say everything but the word, and then the people in the group and whoever gets it then gets the
You have
dictionary.
teams.
Next.
You have
Nope,
teams.
it's individual.
Individual.
Yep.
Look, there's
That's
Stevie.
tough.
Raindrops.
That's fucking sick. I
And you
can't.
just
I
shout
can't
it
wait
out.
for fucking Christmas this
Yeah,
year.
Christmas Eve.
I
You
love
guys are all
Christmas
invited.
Eve at.
You already been in one?
I've been to 2,
Really?
and they're awesome.
You didn't come
fucking
last year
sick.
because of COVID.
Yeah.
Well,
But
what
I
is
went
this? What is this?
2019.
Christmas Eve at my mom's house. It's lit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I
fucking
felt like
sick.
it wasn't. I was like, dude, that's like kind of your family shit. I didn't feel right. It felt
No,
weird.
like no, you're
Yeah,
all
I
Family,
went,
family,
bro.
friend, close
You're always-
family
it was all-
friends are invited.
Yeah, you're always welcome. And
Moonshine.
they live so close up there, so it's just like, hey, come on through.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
No, you told me to come through.
yeah, I think I told you last year as well. But it's a vibe, dude. It really is. We have good food. Like it's an Italian tradition to actually have 7 different kinds of seafood at Christmas Eve. It's
Really?
a Sicilian tradition. I did it one year where I cooked 7 different kinds of seafood, but now we just kind of get Mission Barbecue and just like
Yeah.
vibe the fuck out, you know. And like nobody has to worry about cooking, but we'll just
Good
like
fucking drinks
know,
and
Get a
shit.
Chick-fil-A platter.
My mom's husband, stepdad, would bring out the moonshine that he gets from fucking Virginia, and it gets lit. He usually passes out by like 11:30.
He takes that red stag out the freezer too.
He's
he
all
was pouring me that
fucking
red stag. I was like, I don't know
drunk.
if I can do this shit.
He was slop. I mean, he was
And then Dom was cracking people's necks last year.
What?
Dom was doing chiropractic.
Not me.
Yeah, he was like loosening your neck and then cracking your shit.
Nope. I'm not.
Nope.
Yeah, dude.
I'm good.
I'm not
Once
starting the
you
new
got
year
that
paralyzed.
paper, you ain't touching me.
When I got drunk enough, I did it. I let him do it. It was rough.
Well, to transition on that.
Look at this.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's fucking me up. So,
yeah. Go ahead.
transition.
Keep it quiet with the game.
Or I don't know where the episodes are at with when they come out and stuff, but we are getting close to Halloween here.
Well, yeah.
So I know we're talking now. I don't know if this is going to be put out. This will be put out before Halloween anyway, so I
Correct.
can talk about it.
I-
costume wise? Are we gonna? I mean, because
I have an idea.
There's
we
gonna be a
guys- you
pod.
guys-
There's gonna be a pod. We're gonna have to dress up for a Halloween episode for sure.
but do we just are we assuming that people are gonna comment and even if not, say what I don't
We're gonna
fucking do,
hope
but-
because the next episode that's coming out that I'm
Yeah.
gonna just finish editing tonight. Hopefully, it'll be out in the morning, and then I'm gonna drop a double header. So basically, the next one's gonna be this weekend, and then hopefully I can get this one out by like Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest, and we'll be right. We'll have like 3 episodes come out in a week, and then we'll be right on course with the other
Now-
shit.
I'm good, bro. Thank you. I'm good.
when because Halloween's gonna come out, we'll release that one can be released on that Monday.
Correct.
perfect.
Yes, it will be released on the
So we
Monday
gotta
of
decorate
Halloween.
this bitch too.
Can I have an idea?
Got to get decorated.
What's your idea?
Talking to the mic if you're gonna talk.
Is it gonna be a group one or we just what's
No, I just thought it'd be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. Say it's stupid or whatever, but we all do like a famous horror character.
famous horror character?
Yeah.
It's kind of on the nose.
You know, you got Jason, you got Scream,
You
you
better.
got Michael Myers,
You better.
you got Freddy.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna call me Chucky. I appreciate that.
No, but that would be really appropriate.
You missed it. You missed your fucking opportunity.
All right, I'll go
That would-
Freddy all
I
fucking
mean,
day.
Yeah, but I would say
Ooh, the leprechaun.
I would
feel like
say
Kuhn's already got this in his closet.
I'll
that's
be the
why he's
leprechaun.
asking us.
Yeah, you
no,
got
no,
all the
I
costumes?
don't. But I just have the idea. But I think honestly, attitude-wise, you would be Freddy, but stature would be DeCarlo. DeCarlo's frame would be perfect for Freddy.
I am not a pedophile.
That's why. Why would you call me Freddy?
Freddy Krueger.
He's
Yeah.
a pedophile,
Is he in that?
wasn't he?
I don't
No,
I
he
mean, is he in
wasn't,
that? Yes,
dude.
he
He
was.
killed you in his dreams.
Yeah, but they burned. That's the Freddy Krueger story.
Melanie wants me to dress up like Peter
They
Pan.
accused him,
And they burned him down.
but it didn't say that he actually was though. It was an accused.
I have a Green Man suit.
I don't know.
She wants me to dress
I
up
don't
like
care.
Peter
Regardless,
Pan.
I think it'd be a cool idea.
It's not a bad
That's
idea.
I
We
don't
did
know.
look up group. We did
The
look
horror
up,
idea is not a bad idea. I just don't want to be Freddy Krueger. I'd rather.
I'm
be
being Michael
Leprechaun
Myers.
Or
He'll be fucking. He could be Leatherface.
I think we should be something somewhat funny.
I agree.
Okay.
Not just all scary.
Yeah.
Well, it's Halloween, man. It's not
We could
supposed to
be-
be
we could
fucking funny.
be-
It's supposed to be about spirits and dark magic. Come on now. You didn't hear about the woman freaking
Yeah,
out
let's
with
do
her
some.
kids?
Let's do someone each from a Harry Potter group. Let's do
I'm down.
like Gryffindor.
Oh, I'm down.
You know, Hufflepuff.
No, he's fucking Slytherin,
He's definitely
bro.
Slytherin. You're definitely Slytherin.
take
He's
that.
Slytherin all
Hey, what,
day.
you're definitely Gryffindor.
No, he's
I'm
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw,
You're
bro.
Ravenclaw.
Kuhn's clearly a
So
Ravenclaw.
I'd be Hufflepuff. You be Gryffindor. He's Slytherin. We could just
Yeah.
fucking do Harry Potter shit.
Gryffindor, eh?
Yeah.
Not
Slytherin, eh?
Slytherin, eh? Ravenclaw. I love that. That fucking hat gets on that kid. He goes, not Slytherin, eh?
We could buy the hat too and put it on the. Oh, we could
Ravenclaw.
put
we
Lo-
did. We
put
looked
Logan in
up
the hat.
we looked up like the group pictures, right?
Not a
oh,
lot
he
of
just
them
got
were, like,
kneed in the
sticking
face.
out.
But a couple of them were popping.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles,
But we'd have to find one for like Logan.
the,
gotta
and
get a
the
mooch
Gilmore
one.
Girls.
Gilmore. That's because it's too. You have to think about how much it is to like
Get the wigs.
get all that
do
shit and the makeup.
Be
and all-
old
yeah.
women.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. We
And
all
plus,
got beards. We
yeah.
all got beards.
Gilmore
I think we'd
Girls
be the-
is not Golden Girls.
Golden
dog.
Girls. Golden Girls.
Bro,
My bad. My
My
He
bad.
girl
said
wants
Gilmore
to
Girls.
fuck out of some Gilmore Girls.
I didn't even.
We're
I didn't even
going
pick
up
up on that, Stevie. Good call.
I got a
Thanks, good
pool
call,
in
yeah.
Miami, bro, for the Ravens game. We're in Miami, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, we're in Jacksonville, bro.
All right. Well, let's. Like, I mean, we can definitely.
So we did pull up some ones that were pretty solid, though.
let's do Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be funny.
Let's all do Mount Rushmore. and
Dude,
just be
no,
pasty
let's
fucking
all-
white.
Let's all be the biggest
We already
dictators ever.
Well, even whiter. Be what?
Damn.
The biggest dictators ever.
I actually kind of like that.
That might
idea.
not be a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
I'll be the Chinese guy.
Somebody's You could be Kim Jong.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
Kim,
you're
I'll be
totally
Kim
Kim
We're
Jong.
John.
getting canceled.
I think
I know.
either me or
We'll just
Kuhn.
wear the outfits. We're not
Remember
gonna
your-
yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
eyes.
wanna
Either me or
I want to hear
Kuhn.
DeCarlo.
Me or Kuhn's gotta be Hitler.
I know.
Probably Kuhn.
Why?
'Cause
I
you-
knew you were gonna say
Because I'm
that.
Italian,
Kuhn's
I'll be
Mussolini.
You'll be
Mussolini.
Mussolini.
I'll be
You got
Mussolini.
Kuhn.
You got Kuhn. You
That's
got
like
the
I'm a German
No,
last
he looks like
name.
Joseph Stalin.
He does
You
look like
do.
Stalin.
You can be Stalin.
I'll be Stalin.
All right, we'll leave Hitler out of it. There's other dictators.
Stevie, are you gonna be Genghis Khan?
Who the fuck could I be?
He could be a
Genghis
monk.
Khan.
He could be a monk.
No,
I could be like the little fat
George
the
Washington.
first
George Washington.
the second Kim Jong.
Oh
I could be the
yeah.
second Kim, but I don't want to get canceled.
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert.
No,
I'm
what's
getting
Isn't
like-
that the name for a cock ring? A Prince
What about
Albert?
King
what I mean.
Henry VIII?
Ooh,
Remember-
I like it.
Napoleon.
Okay.
Wasn't he like? Was he like?
Turkey leg in
Wasn't he
my
up
hand.
some bullshit? He's not like a
Turkey leg.
dictator though.
Zach would be the
Pol
perfect
Pot.
Napoleon.
You'd be Pol Pot. I would be a great Napoleon. I
You'd
got
be
a
a great
complex and
Napoleon.
everything.
I think DeCarlo would be a great Abraham.
Yeah, he's kind of got
The
that.
beard and that
Wasn't
chin
it?
level.
He's not a dictator. I actually.
No,
wa-
I'm just saying characters.
I was Abraham Lincoln for Halloween before. I have the top hat still in the
You
other
do?
room. Yes,
Dude,
it's
you
literally
might
right
be
over
able to
there.
do that.
Hold on,
'Cause
I'll go get
Stevie
it.
could totally be George Washington.
I could be Ben Franklin.
I'll be
George
Thomas
Washington.
Jefferson.
George Washington.
No, I want to be the most least
gotta keep my
controversial
beard
president. I
at
want to be like
least.
the least.
They're all controversial.
Not John Adams was great.
Nah.
What do you mean? He was the second president.
If you look through research on
You
a lot
know-
of presidents, you'll find some dirt, guaranteed.
Well,
Oh
you know-
yeah.
Yes, it. Look at this.
So yeah,
Pull a rabbit
I
out
was
of that
Abraham
shit.
Lincoln
Dude, you look like a pilgrim.
for Halloween, right?
You look like.
And I went to a huge Halloween party, and all the black people were like,
Yes.
Abraham, and I was like, I freed you.
You did not.
I freed you.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I was dating, yeah,
Dizzle.
yeah, at the time. So I was like, I got one here. But yes, I was Abraham Lincoln. I was Abraham LinkedIn.
Who was she?
Abraham Lincoln.
Who was she?
Abraham
Was
Lincoln
she a
Park.
runaway?
Abraham LinkedIn is Abraham Lincoln with a crypto portfolio.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not giving
Yeah,
you
you
the
did.
satisfaction.
Yeah, you did. You totally
I'm
looked
not.
at me.
Good God.
Well,
Comedy.
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 Yeah, drop me. You me one of them in there.
Why does everyone be so upset? Why can't they just laugh about it?
Because some fucked up shit happened in between. But it's just hard,
You know, I'm tired of
not-
seeing 0 points on this team.
I told you it's gonna be fucking slow. It's the Broncos fucking Colts. Has anyone scored yet?
Yeah.
Ryan is a bum.
I wonder what the under was. I wonder what the under was. It was
I'll
probably
take
like
Flacco over Joe
like
Ro-
28
Joe Ryan
points,
any
dude.
day.
Joe Ryan?
I'm right with
Hey,
you,
that was
Stevie.
a whole debate, right?
Yeah,
Well, that was
debate
because
for a
they were
while,
drafted
Matt
the
Ryan
same
versus Joe
year
Boy.
and they started the same
Did Matt
year.
Ryan go first? Or Joe No, Joe
No,
went
they
first.
both-
Joe
went first.
Matt Ryan went first overall, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Matty Ice.
Did he really?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
he
went
did.
first overall pick.
No, because I thought that was the debate was that the Ravens
No.
could have took Matt Ryan over Joe Flacco. I thought that Matt Ryan
Well,
went
at least they
after
picked the
Joe.
right one.
Fucking
I don't know. I mean, Matt Ryan's
a
still a starting quarterback, so
Who cares? Joe's still playing. Joe won
Joe-
the rock.
Joe's
Joe
back-
Joe did
Joe's
what
back there-
everyone
Joe's
wants
back
to
there
do.
massaging fucking Zach Wilson's calves before fucking practice.
No
I like
way.
what Stavros said. He was like, and the Jets get another win with the guidance of Joe Flacco from the
Yeah,
bench.
Oh, he
I did another video.
Oh,
Oh,
the
I
second
didn't
one.
see
Yeah,
his
he did.
new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Oh, I didn't see.
No,
his-
it was him
went
going
off on
off
this
about our
loss.
loss, about the
Oh,
Bills
I
loss.
need to fucking see that.
gotta
Kuhn
watch
has
it.
not seen that at all.
Oh, it's
He
great.
He gets real hype
better
and
than the
talks
first
about
one.
himself in the third person. I love it.
Dude, when Kuhn sees that, dude, it's gonna be next level.
He's
Next
the only
level,
person I know
bro.
that talks about himself in the third person.
I can't believe he does that. Right?
It's
That is incredible.
fucking amazing.
I got a chicken sandwich calling my name.
Stevie, you need a fucking taquito, bro.
Yo, we
Them
cleaned
taquitos
out the,
are fantastic.
Oh,
bro.
that's
a story.
We cleaned out the taquitos and
After
instead
the
of
pod.
ones, there was
DeCarlo-
only 2 flavors.
DeCarlo totally missed it, dude. We walked in there. We all three walked in there. I'm like, Zach, I'm getting a fucking taquito, and he, oh, no, Zach,
I
Don't
was
they
in
have
the
those
car. I
mini
was in the car.
tacos now?
no. Me and
They
Stevie
didn't have
walked in
any.
there. Retract that.
Logan.
I go up to the woman. I go, "Can I get a taquito?" And she goes, "Yeah, they're over like
You
there."
bag them up yourself now.
Yeah, I forgot. So I walk over there. She goes, "Well, only this little section is ready." So I'm like, "Okay." So I took like 3 from like each main section. And then Stevie comes out of nowhere. Like, well, I mean, I knew he was probably going to show up, but he comes up and he's like, "Yeah, I can. Like, get taquitos." And I'm like, "I know." And then next thing you know, him and fucking Logan, especially Stevie, fucking just taking them, bro. We literally cleared out all of the
There
taquitos.
was like 12. I took 4.
Yeah, I took at least
Dude,
5.
how do you guys live
Look,
with yourselves the next
bro,
day?
no,
how
it
do
was
you
Nah,
so
feel?
funny
yeah,
because
it's easy. It's
Stevie,
just
did
no
you-
problems. I ate them in the car. I felt
Did you
great.
see her put the new ones on?
No.
Oh, I was gasping. I was like, "Oh, she's gonna do it!" And then she did it, and she put them
as
all
soon
in
as
there.
we cleaned
Bro,
them out, she
it-
had
As
to.
soon as she was ready.
And here's what's funny too. After like, because you were still in, I guess when you came out, because Stevie came out before you did,
Yeah.
and I saw Stevie get in the whip, and I saw this guy come from fucking nowhere. He came from like the road, and he walks
Well,
up.
it's Route
to get in the
7.
trash.
It
And all of a
happens.
sudden
There's
he start-
walkers.
He just walks up, and all of a sudden he looks around for a minute, like he's doing something. Takes the lid off, and he just like fucking starts like looking in the trash for a minute. And I looked at I was looking at Stevie, but we weren't looking at each other. I was
At
like,
the brand new 7-Eleven?
yeah, I was like, does he see this? I thought this guy was like a homeless guy was coming, just like seeing what kind of trash he could get into.
I'm
Then-
surviving.
But then he like,
Belcamp
but then,
Dig.
but then he no, but then.
What did you say?
That Belcamp Dig.
Oh, God.
Jesus God!
What you
Jesus
think?
Christ.
Oh
Oh
God!
my
no! Come on, dude. I literally said dig.
I couldn't tell.
Oh,
my
glad we cleared that up.
God! I was about to fucking dip.
I was about to leave. We were
Fucking,
to cancel this
cancel this whole
podcast.
fucking shit. But anyways,
Yeah, you just
Never
clip it
would.
out.
so
But that's not what I said though.
the,
We don't say those type of things, okay?
but that, but
No.
all he, but
You know what
he
I
worked
meant.
there. He worked there. He tied the shit up and put it off to the side, and then like went inside, and I was like, Jesus Christ! Like I was watching this guy for so long, like what is he doing? But he fucking it was work there. He just tied it up, put it on the side, went.
Oh,
I was, it was,
God,
it was
Zach,
crazy.
he was an
For
employee.
cigarette
Yeah.
butts.
All that for possibly being canceled.
yeah.
The Belcamp
I didn't say
Dig.
that though. I said dig. The
Hey.
Belcamp Dig.
No, you're
He's
clean,
digging
you're
in the
clean.
trash.
My story
You're
was not
clean, you're
going
cleaned
anywhere.
up.
You
We're
took
gonna
it
slow
somewhere.
it down.
Just enunciate the D.
Well, when I drop the fire, you'll see
Oh.
it.
What?
You'll hear it
I
too.
don't know what that means.
What is
That
yeah?
sounds like a
What is
threat.
that? What is what do you what is
I
that?
don't know what that means.
What is the
You'll-
fire?
You'll see.
He'll talk about it on the trip when we go on the trip.
Yeah, what's the trip?
Oh yeah, the trip.
What is that?
We don't
What are we
know.
doing?
We're going in the spring. This coming spring, we're all going. We're having a bro night.
I have
We're
to.
all no.
Do I need
Zach, I don't
money
want to hear
aside?
nothing. We're all broing out. We're all going to go down to OC. We're going to get a spot or possibly shack out at DeCarlo's spot.
Yeah, we'll go to my spot.
We'll
I
go
got
there
the
for like
key.
3 nights. Just bro out. I want it so bad, guys. I just want to be no women, no phones, DeCarlo.
Oh, I'm with that.
No, I'm want us time straight up.
Your
Just,
phone already doesn't work.
I know.
Who's
But-
phone?
Yours.
No, my phone. My phone
There is no
rings.
service in the neighborhood.
I just think it'd be
Nice,
so much fun. We
nice.
have a night. We go out. We all get drunk at a bar.
Go
and
to
go
Secrets.
to Secrets. Like let's just have a fun video shit. Make content. Get ripped. I just want to do it like 3 nights.
Talking about working out or smoking weed?
Everything.
Just getting real fucking short.
Just have a
shorts and
bro
rolled up.
weekend, bro. Like I just want to get away and just.
I'm with it.
Oh, let's talk about this Crunksgiving. Are we gonna do this?
I think we should.
Leslie's
It'd be
down.
fun.
Yeah, I think
Leslie's
yeah, I think
completely
everybody's
down.
down.
Hey,
Everyone's
Steve,
down.
You and Melanie, you guys are good.
Everybody's down.
I'm gonna look into getting a possible like party bus.
Let's
I might
hold off.
I
How
might
much is
rent.
this
I
gonna
might rent
cost?
a. I might rent a car. I might rent a van.
I was gonna say rent a
because
van.
you can get like an Uber like XL
Yeah, I
or
can-
whatever.
I
It's
can
just like an
arrange
SUV.
rides, too. Like if we
You
go
get
off
like
and
an
work
SUV
rides
Uber
out.
and
Yeah,
call it a day.
we got time to arrange rides.
That's what we got to fucking down to fucking the city. Remember when
I'm the
when I
closest
played that
there, so
when I played
Bel
that
Air.
Oh yeah, when we got the RL
when I
hotel.
straight browned out
Yeah.
that fucking off them bars, boy.
Yeah, we was fucked up.
No,
That was a time.
Yeah,
There
that
was-
was
Kimball was DJing this guy's birthday party, and we walk in, and there was hay bales and hay everywhere.
it was a country bar.
Oh,
And we were like, this is
God,
not
I do
our
remember
vibe.
that.
Yeah.
That was when Vec was with that weird chick in the city.
Yeah, that's
when
right.
He had the Porsche.
And that's not the type of shit I'm hip hop like trap music and shit. Like, that's what I'm fucking DJing.
No, Vec rolled up with his Ducati.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but he had the Ducati and the Porsche when he lived in the city
But
off of Charles Street.
yeah,
Yes,
That's
I
right,
remember that because
that's
I
true.
met the chick. She had the Mercedes. She was some
Oh, it
weirdo
was
from
her.
New York.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, she was bad news.
She slid in my DMs like,
Oh yeah.
I was like, bro.
she wanted one-on-one time with me to talk about my future as a DJ.
Yeah, she hit me up about. She's like, I really like the music you were playing at Josh's. Like,
She said to
can
me,
I get your playlist? And like, it was
Yeah.
like real
Ew.
extra.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're my
She wanted to
You're
fuck,
my homie's girl. Like, fuck out of here with that.
Yeah.
but
I don't play those games.
she was bad
yeah,
news.
no.
She was just weird. I think
That
she
was
just
just a weird time in
whether
life.
she's trying to be friendly or not. I got weird vibes, and
We all did.
you know, it is what it is. But anyways,
Hey, real
Anyway,
quick.
So-
shortly after he met
back
the
to
love of his life, and they're now married, and congrats to them.
yeah, true.
Cheers to that. Just had their
Yeah,
1 year
yeah,
anniversary.
absolutely. Yeah, that wedding was fucking
That wedding was lit.
What are we talking about?
fucking Josh.
Josh Vec's
Oh,
wedding
Vex.
was
Oh my
lit.
God! Yeah, it was perfect. The food was
So good.
amazing.
So good.
His uncle was hilarious.
Oh, he's fucking wild.
Remember when he
We need to get
remember
him
when
and
he
Jim
flew the
together.
jacket off and it hit the fucking candles off the fireplace?
And I got all of his cousins in the bar.
Oh yeah, they wanted DeCarlo.
I got all. I was about to be part of the family. I
Yeah.
wanted the aunt. I
Oh
wanted the
yeah,
aunt.
yeah, yeah.
She was
Oh.
married though. She had a.
Remember that Brazilian chick?
Oh my god.
Dude.
Yo.
I don't
Listen.
remember. I don't
Listen to
recall.
this.
I don't
Let me
She
recall.
tell
was
this story.
on-
Let me tell this
Yeah,
story. Let me
DeCarlo.
tell this story.
I don't
Yeah.
recall.
No, DeCarlo, go.
There's this Brazilian chick that works with Nicole.
Was she wearing a white? What was it?
Listen and learn.
she
She's wearing
was
black.
Oh, it's black. See, I don't remember her.
Bad. I'm talking bad.
Bad.
Did she have butt cheeks?
But
beyond that,
cheeks. It was like Brazilian butt cheeks, bro.
Like,
she
I don't
was
remember.
thick, but she had been here for like 10 years. So I'm putting in work, right? And I'm over there. I'm a single man at the time. I didn't get a +1, so I'm fucking scoping, and I'm fun at weddings. I just got to put that out there. If you have a wedding, I'm a fucking fun at weddings, okay? I'm a
You
good
can come to mine.
time.
you
I'm a
remember
good
who
time.
set that up?
So listen, I'm like sitting there putting in work with her, talking to her, and I remember fucking Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Phil came up and was like, "Dude, DeCarlo's putting a clinic on over there." He's like, "I've never seen anyone mac that well." Like, he's fucking.
Feels dope.
He's like, I guessed where she was from by her accent, and it's like Brazilian.
Oh no, if you do that, you're
It's like
in.
Brazilian, but like 15 years past. So there's like, so I just did like deductive reasoning, bro. Oh, look, a bunch of ankle pants, bunch of ankle pants on the screen.
Oh my God!
So I just did
We
deductive.
should all be him for Halloween. Seriously, it's all
But
about
do
we
you
all
remember-
should make ankle pants.
do you remember the beginning though?
So hold on, wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Sorry.
So I'm just putting in time. I'm putting in,
Yeah.
and she's there with her husband, who I
Yeah.
didn't know because she didn't put that out at all.
Nope.
He was clearly a cuck.
Yeah.
Because he was just letting it happen. I'm fucking just putting in work, and Phil's like, "God, dude, you're fucking macking over here." I'm guessing where she's from.
Yep.
I'm guessing all this shit, what she does. She's asking what I do. We're chopping it up, right? And the next thing I know, she sees Nick Kuhn out of the corner of her eye walk down, like, you know how that they had like
Yeah,
the
I saw-
cocktail
yeah,
area
yeah,
and there's
yeah.
the ramp. She sees Nick Kuhn just like walk down, and she just like fixates on him, and she's just like, "Who's that guy?" And it was like, have you ever seen have you ever seen The Other Guys, where
yes.
the girls are just wildly attracted to Will Ferrell for no reason, and like they're
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
they're just
Yeah,
like,
they
"Oh
saw-
my!" It was like that. It was like for Nick Kuhn spitting
I'm
zero.
way better looking
Zero
than Will
games.
Ferrell.
I know, but that
Okay.
okay. I'm
Just
not.
had to
That's
put that
debatable.
out
That's
there.
debatable.
I'm not making.
Debatable.
It's debatable.
Listen, I'm not going off your looks, but it was like that attraction of like
Triggered.
she was just fixated on the Kuhn. She's like, "Who is that guy with the dark Italian-looking guy with the dark hair?" And like, meanwhile, I just put in work. Like, I just been putting in
Bitch, I'm Italian.
work, right? I put in like 15 minutes of solid work, and Kuhn just walks past. And she's just like, "Who is this?" She is definitely a swinger. Like,
Oh,
her
yeah.
husband's watching, jerking off in the corner type.
She probably
vibe.
wanted both of you.
Probably,
No, she did.
but yeah, probably. We probably could have made that happen.
You guys fucked up.
No,
Well,
Kuhn was
I mean,
with
I
Les.
was, yeah.
Leslie
with
could have
Les.
came.
She sees Kuhn and is
No.
just like fixated, bro. Fixated on him and just talking about, like, who is this guy? Blah, blah, blah. And me and Phil are just like, fucking Christ.
Swooped
Kuhn
in,
just,
bro.
and literally Kuhn comes over, no game, not spitting game, just
Hey,
being his fucking regular Kuhn self. And she's
Hey, you look like a Mexican.
just eating it up.
I didn't say that. I would never
you ain't
say
from Bel
that.
Air, are you? I wouldn't think
Did
so.
you-
Just,
I
I wouldn't think so. Dude, that's such a thing I would say.
She's just eating it up. Oh, your mic's drifting. But no, that was so funny. I instantly thought of the other guys where
That's hilarious.
people are just attracted to fucking Will Ferrell like for no reason. Just like
That shit was solid,
it was
bro.
so good. But I remember.
I do
Phil,
remember. I remember look back at you, and I remember thinking the same thing. I was like, because me and Les were talking about it. We're like, dude, she's all on DeCarlo. Because Phil came up to me and Les too, and was like, DeCarlo, your boy DeCarlo is putting in work over there.
I was spitting.
I mean,
hot fire.
I do remember that.
I was spitting hot fire.
Dude, she
And then
had
Phil-
she had the blonde. Remember the dirty, like it was like the dirty blonde down with the all black
Bro,
and the
she
freaking
was
Coke
fire.
bottle body.
She was fire. But
You know what? I thought I remembered her, but now you guys are describing her. I legit was trying to be
She
like funny to
looked-
kind of back myself up. I literally don't remember her. now
Dude,
you're
I
talking
said
about it.
3 words to her.
yeah,
She literally goes, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hey," and then she's like, "Are you single?"
yeah.
And I'm like,
Meanwhile, she's there with her
"Holy shit."
husband.
Are you?
like, yeah. I'm like,
Meanwhile,
meanwhile, she's there with her husband, and I'm like, I just never talked to a woman who just immediately went to, "Are you single?"
Definitely
Threw you
swingers.
off.
Definitely
So it was
swinging.
just
She
like,
thought you were Josh's brother at first.
no, yeah, she did. 'Cause she goes,
Ah.
"Oh, are you Josh?" Yeah, that's right.
It's when you
that's
say
right.
yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Phil pulled off a miraculous move. We're not going to talk about
Dude,
it. But
Phil was a legend.
He's not the first.
Phil got
Dude,
legendary.
He's
Phil's-
not the
Phil-
first.
No,
yeah, but Phil
he's,
did get
no,
legendary, bro.
No, he is now.
He's super legendary.
Oh, he's so legendary. He's
I
a
mean-
fucking unicorn.
God, it's not the
no,
first, though.
not the first. But he's super legendary.
I love Phil.
Yeah, he's dope.
Kimmel's talking.
At
'cause-
first, I fucking when Phil like at first like I didn't like Phil at first because I was like, and I told him this
I
shit.
know.
And I was
I
like,
loved him the first
just
day I
be-
met him.
well, just because like it was like for me it was like no new friends kind of thing. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
I'm weird about like people I've known for years and years, and I'm like, who's
Yeah.
this new guy coming
new
in?
guy. Yeah.
And like how what's going on and stuff. So I was kind of like, and granted, me, I stay in the fucking house. I don't do shit. I'm weird on my own self.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
like I
everyone's fine.
tried to like almost not like want to like him, and I could not.
yeah, Phil's
You know
a
what I
good
mean?
guy.
Dude,
Like
I
could not.
you and
I
I
could not.
you and I had a good time with him in
Yeah,
Austin.
oh god, I know. And then,
Meanwhile,
but
Phil
before
is-
that, it was like fucking.
Phil is like the heart of Fuzzies. He keeps that bitch
Dude,
rolling.
I give a
bro.
lot of. I mean,
Phil puts in the work. He's
Phil
on that truck.
really puts in the work.
He's
bro.
on that truck.
Phil's
Josh
really.
might be behind the scenes, like setting shit
Yeah.
up, but Phil is the fucking
Phil's killing it.
Fuzzies ain't happening without Phil.
Phil. Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Phil's the man. He doesn't get enough credit.
No.
he needs to be.
God, I
shouted
love
out.
that guy.
He's a great dude.
I've never met somebody who I just met him and I felt like I'd known him for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, now it's non. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Now it doesn't even feel like I feel like he's been part of the crew the whole fucking time. It's
Yeah.
like, it's like a smooth transition.
And it's
is
weird
what
to
it
think that he's so much younger and like
Is he?
What do you mean? How old is
Well, I
he?
mean, I'm saying he's younger. He's younger than you,
No, he's not younger than me.
Phil.
No, he's
he was
not.
like 30.
Well, 30 would be
Yeah,
younger
maybe.
than us, but
Yeah, no.
How
yeah.
old is Left?
Oh, Left's young. Left's only like
26.
Left's only he's only like 24, 25.
who the
He's
fuck
young.
is left?
He's the new.
He's the
like-
new guy. He's the guy I told you about earlier. We won't.
Oh yeah, no. What? Wait, what's his? What,
Remember we were talking about cars. We were
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
his wheels.
Yeah. I want him on my whip. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something that's not important.
No, but
Oh, someone told me that Fuzzies needs to make vegan food.
Fuck that.
yeah.
it's got- they said-
I'll
Fuck
throw you a
outta here.
Look,
falafel.
they said they told me.
I'll throw you a
They
falafel
told me,
burger.
they
I
said-
used to
eat a
I used to-
falafel burger.
I used to.
They
gr-
said
I
the-
used to. I'm
They
I'm
said
the,
no,
I'm
the
falafel
They
master.
said the falafel. I need an Impossible burger, and I need it to be.
No.
We
I
don't
need-
need chemicals.
they
we don't
need-
need shit to
fuck
make it
outta
look like.
They
Impossible
need-
burgers aren't even good for you. You
They
vegan
need- they
fucks.
need
And
their
they're
own-
gonna cook it for you on a special stove. I hate to tell you.
Well, that's
but
what I was saying too. They
listen,
said they need their
dude.
own stove. They said they can't
No,
be mixed
fuck
with a
Go
beef
fuck
burger.
yourself. And hey, I don't know who told him this, but fuck you.
It needs. I mean,
Yeah.
that people would tell me
Listen,
that. said it
vegans.
can't
Guess
be-
what? If you hate meat that much, why are you eating shit that looks like meat, motherfucker? I don't get the fake chicken
I don't know,
tenders
but-
and the fake fucking burgers. Eat a fucking real burger, you pussy.
Be
to-
a man.
Be a fucking man.
I'm told that.
or a human being.
I'm told
be
there
a,
needs to be
be
more
a
vegan
human
meats on the Fuzzy's
being.
food truck.
Well, whoever told you that, you should stop talking to him because you're going to turn into a pussy.
They have been.
I'm so sick of that city slickin, lickin, dickin bullshit.
where is Logan when we need him to add a Kuhnism?
Yeah, what the fuck?
City slickin',
Logan!
lickin' dickin'.
He's out there Logan's out there eating. Logan's out there licking city, slicking,
Yeah.
dicking.
Dude, can we write it down? Like
City
somebody-
slickin', lickin' dickin'. If that's not
We
a
gotta
fucking
shut this down
Kuhnism.
soon.
Yeah,
Dude,
boys,
that was
a
shut
good-
it down. Let's get this thing wrapped up.
I know. I need a
You need to go. dig
City
it.
slickin', lickin' dickin'. Is that what that
Yeah,
sound is?
that's a
keto.
slippery stallion noise. Stable 1.
Stable one coming
I
in.
wanted,
Stable
I wanted
two.
to tell you guys something else, but I guess
No, go
we're
ahead.
done
Go ahead.
here.
Hold on. Just take a deep breath.
Now we're done here.
No,
I'm
get
just
a deep
saying.
breath, get it out.
All I want to end with is just we need a bro weekend.
Zach,
I'm with you.
Are you a
Yeah,
crip?
that'd be cool.
Now this is my buddy worked with. This is one of his clothing company. Lame live with L4ME. Live for myself every day. And he gave it to me a while back. I work with him now, but he hasn't been able to keep up with his clothing line. But it's something he has.
Is
so.
this the Gore guy?
No?
What does he? Does he have a company that prints his stuff? Get the contact.
No, I'll
info.
talk to him. I'll talk
Get
to
that
him.
contact
info.
Right now, he's just being a dad and
Um,
shit. JC's cool as shit.
Yeah,
Shout out
get
to
that
JC.
contact
Shout out
info.
to JC. He watches. He's a religious watcher. He's one of the realest dudes I've probably ever met besides my fucking closest.
Is that the
dude?
dude that
I messaged my boy.
He's
is
got
that-
mad tattoos.
is
and
that the
shit?
dude that is always commenting on the slippery and he's the ladies love him, that guy?
He's got mad tattoos and shit.
He's like a young looking buck and usually like the ladies love this guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And you were like showing me a picture at McGurk's and Bree was like, "Let me see." I was like, "No, you're not allowed."
Yeah, no.
That guy.
I mean, he not like the ladies love him, but he's situated now. He's got his
He's
chick.
not like Vinny.
He's got 2 kids now. He's good to go. But
Vinny's
like,
the
this is,
man.
you know,
Vinny the
fucking-
Menace. Shout out Vinny the Menace, one of our
Yes.
fucking.
But yeah, so this is his company. I don't know if
listeners.
he's gonna get it back going again. But yeah, it's kind of. I don't know if he's got blood rags also for. a
You
shirt,
got the red ones
but
too.
I'm not sure, but
Dude, if
I'm
you give me a
cripping today.
green one for Grove Street, I'm in.
oh my god, that's so smart.
We're not.
Fucking love that.
We are not gang affiliated here, by the way, guys.
He's wearing ballers
talking
because he's
about
wearing
some
purples.
Grand
I'm talking Grand Theft
shit,
Auto.
ain't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I
Grove
don't know.
Street,
It's not a
bro.
real gang.
Oh,
Grove Street,
yeah.
I'm in that gang.
What? Yeah, was it?
I bet you $10 it's a real gang though.
I mean, it
What,
might be.
Grove Street?
I bet you somebody from Grand Theft Auto has now made a Grove Street gang and they're really banging out there.
But are they really
Well,
wearing green?
We had the L gang. L gang was over there, and they wore this. They talked
My-
about they wore green and shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. If I ever started a
think they're
gang,
blood
my
set.
gang is gonna be green.
Stevie, what was the gang back in the Caveman? Back in behind Giant?
Shit, I think they still back there, dog.
They still out there?
Giant
the
gang?
Caveman?
The cavemen, the Goonies.
The Goonies, bro.
Really?
The Caveman.
Oh,
yeah.
behind
Dude.
Giant out in Edgewood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tay Rock rocks with them.
Oh yeah, no doubt that they're.
Oh, I
fucking-
heard
that-
about
that's-
them because you don't go out past 7 in Edgewood at that spot on 40.
Don't point at me.
No, I'm
I'll
just
go where I
saying,
want.
like-
I'll walk where I fucking want,
No.
dog.
That's the thing. It's just
We will walk where I want. We'll be out there 7 o'clock Friday night. See us.
why
Oh my
are we
God,
going out
no,
there?
We went to the movies one time, real quick.
Oh yeah.
We
Tell
went
us
to the-
how.
we
tell
went
about
to
how
Oh,
we
the
got.
yeah,
movies
Stevie,
one
get in
time,
this real quick.
And
Get on the
me
mic,
and
Stevie.
Nick are not from that neighborhood, bro, but our boy Alex was, and they saw him and like literally like
Alex?
yeah,
Our
Alex
No.
Maxfield,
Yeah.
and they literally all just jumped him and fucked him up and just looked at us like, well,
let's
if y'all
tell
want
let's tell the story though. We used to go to the movies.
R.I.P. Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go to the movies. We used to tell our parents we're going to the movies. We all get $20. We'd put it together. We'd get some weed, and we'd use the rest of the money to buy fast food because there's like mad fast food places right by Regal. So we wouldn't go to the movies. We'd get weed. We'd go into the woods and smoke weed. So we just got done smoking weed.
Yeah.
We're walking from the movies to go get food. We see a group of like 15 people. It's like 8 of us. Man,
Ooh.
maybe 6 of us. Me,
15.
you,
Fat Mike, Graham, Alex,
Alex,
and maybe my cousin Andrew.
and yeah, maybe Andrew was there. And we see
Was
like
Big Trav there?
no.
Nah,
Is
Big
it Andrew?
John's a real
Andrew
bell.
Noble?
Unfortunately,
Andrew Noble?
Trav was Bel Air boy back then.
Oh, I knew him and I had a bond.
So what happened?
So we are walking down. We see 15 people coming our way. So we cross the street, like you know,
like citizens.
like respectable citizens, because
Yeah.
we're like these guys are giving off a bad energy.
well, there's just too. It's
There's
too
too
many,
many of
right?
them.
Well,
Too
they
many
cross the
there.
street too.
So then they cross the street, because we
So
cross.
something's going down.
Yeah.
7 guys.
So
Did they? Oh god.
So there was like 2 little like 12-year-olds in the group, and then a bunch of like we were probably 13, 14.
Okay.
None of us had our license yet.
Yeah.
There
Do you
was
have any
like
weapons?
a bunch of 15, 16-year-olds,
And then some little
and
kids.
then some little kids that they were like jumping in, they were getting the little kids to do like gang initiation shit.
Yeah.
So basically, they had the little kids like. They basically initiated. They were like, "What'd you say?" And we're like, "Literally, we didn't say anything, bro. We're trying to walk past you."
They did that.
No, they
It was a
meant to do.
purpose
They
thing. Yeah, it was a
purposefully.
purpose thing.
So then they were like, "Bang on him, little guy, bang on him," and like we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Graham just pretends to be on the phone and just keeps walking.
You have a good recollection of the story, but he's very correct.
Yeah, yeah, Graham, and I'm like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then like they
I'm with
start
Nick.
banging on Alex, and then
Because he's from where they live.
because he's from their neighborhood.
Ah.
They all know him. They ride the bus together and shit.
Yeah,
Oh shit! He's the only one. He's the only one.
that they
They
know.
don't even
of.
fuck with none of us.
They don't fuck with none of us.
He's the only one in the group
So
that
they
knew
might
that.
and then
jump
we
in and
also
start fighting them?
we
No,
also
none of us.
none of us fought back
Why?
because there was
'Cause there was,
fucking
like, 15
20
of
of
them.
them, and there was
Yeah.
like 6 of us.
I know,
bro.
to a certain extent.
and they were also
like,
older kids.
So I'm gonna
Cover-
beat. We all could have beat on these little boys. We all could have fucked these 2 little
and
kids
you
up.
probably would have got hit by the older kids. I get
Exactly.
We
that.
would've got
but my
fucked
thing
up,
is, they're
yeah.
like, but you gotta take your lashes.
Coming
when you
from the
can.
guy who says he was just
Alex kind of did
watching us
Alex
bar
kinda
fight,
just
smoking
stood
a
there and took
cigarette.
it though. He knew
Yeah, but I thought the
kind
fight
of
part
knew
was
what
done.
was going on.
Yeah, Alex had been through that situation so many times. Like Alex used to be walking in his neighborhood behind
And he was
giant.
kind of laughing it off, like it didn't really hurt. Like it was like little ass kids for real that were like punching on him.
Yeah, and Alex was kind of geeking, like, dude, what is going on? And Alex would be walking back in his neighborhood, and he'd have like a messenger bag
With like poetry in it.
Yeah,
with
it
like
was
poetry
definitely a
books
different vibe
and
for
like
that fucking
and a
neighborhood.
sling, a messenger bag sling with like books in it that he was reading. He was a very smart,
Yeah.
very smart guy. And they would be like, "Look at this faggot with books," and they would just jump him and steal all of his books, like
Yeah.
and
Throw
fuck him
him
up,
everywhere.
throw him
So
everywhere.
So they bullied him and shit.
He just got
kind of-
bullied
He
all
got
the time
bullied,
because he was
yeah.
in a shit neighborhood. Meanwhile, like, bro could have shot you all because he had access. His brother was His brother was banging.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
his
brother was.
banging,
Yeah.
like ripped.
Why
I
do
don't
we have
even-
to explain?
Oh, I'm
banging
sorry.
to
No,
kids?
I don't
no,
even
no.
know if we should
No,
tell
never mind.
stories.
No,
but,
we're
like,
not gonna go
Alex
that
like
far,
straight up
but-
like took a gun from his brother and sold it. Like
Yeah, Alex stole a
Wow.
gun from his brother and sold it. They really did.
That
But back to the
sucks, dude.
story,
That
though.
sucks.
Back to the story. We all just kind of scattered. We all just kind of started running. They chased us all the way to fucking Regal.
maybe
And
Target,
Alex-
up to Target. We
Was
were
it
running
Target?
towards McDonald's. We were running towards McDonald's, right?
No, we went back towards Regal, bro.
Or putt putt.
We were at Target where they were hitting us up. Where
What
they were
year is
beating
this?
us up.
Bro, this is like 04.
04,
Oh, yeah, you were
03.
14.
03.
Yeah, 03,
03,
probably.
So yeah,
04.
so it was like 12-year-olds punching a bunch of 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
14, you already hit puberty and shit. You're bigger.
Yeah,
But then
I
there's
mean,
like
not,
bigger.
you know,
There's a
16
couple 16s.
There's like 16,
16,
17-year-olds
17-year-olds.
that
They
are
got
like
cars.
that are literally saying, "We got guns, motherfucker." We.
But what
like,
kind
they-
of gang
Yeah.
They were legit
initiations is
saying
that
like
shit, though?
they were they told us not to jump in. They,
They
were like,
did. They basically
they
did,
were like,
yeah.
"We got guns. Like we will fuck you up." Like they told us we got knives, we got guns. Like they legit told us like if we tried to do anything, they were gonna stab us up. So everyone started scattering. Alex is running at this point because he's getting hit up. More people are jumping in. He's running. Alex had to jump on top of a car in the Regal parking lot. He's on top of a fucking car.
Jesus.
Like, I think Stevie might have ran the other way. I ran like with Alex this way. Fat Mike ran with us. Graham was just pretending to be on a cell phone
That's so
call.
So
smart.
this was just you
Graham
guys
did us.
walking and then
Just us walking, trying to enjoy our Friday night, dude.
Enjoy
going
our
to the
buzz.
movies.
How would
Putt
they
Putt Fun Center,
recognize
like-
fucking Alex though from fucking?
Long hair
Yeah,
kid
you
with
couldn't
fish
miss 'em.
lips.
You
Like,
couldn't miss 'em.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I mean yeah.
they'd
And
see
that's
it
weird
out.
too, because usually, like I thought, like I mean,
You drink
I'm
all those
selling
lime
this shit,
beers.
but it's weird that like
All
like
those fucking.
the initiation would have been like they jump each other in. It's usually other gang members kind of jump
No,
in.
they
and
were-
It's like, that's
They were
weird.
fucking. If you
That's a
listen to this
fake
now,
fucking
you're
gang.
fake as fuck.
Yeah,
Come
that's
at me
fucking
now,
dumb.
bitch.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's not.
Yeah, no, that's fucked up. That's some lame ass shit.
You
should-
go against a fucking kid who does poetry and shit,
Yeah, you
and
like
like who reads books.
You
that's
like
who you
literally
jump in.
pick the weakest kid, and then you're just going.
Oh,
at 'em.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's the easiest task.
And then you're and then you're like threatening all of us that you're gonna stab us, and you're like 17-year-olds, and we're like 13. So we like honestly, not much we could do in that situation other than
Yeah.
get beat
Nah, I
up
get you.
or stabbed. And literally, like what a year before that, There was a gang initiation where a cab driver was fucking shot and killed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we
You
actually,
had, like,
that's
7
what, yeah,
kids.
yeah,
It was
that's
like,
true, that's true.
It was like right around that time.
Right in Edgewood.
Never mind.
What?
But yeah, we could wrap there. We could talk about
Yeah,
anything you guys
Yeah,
wanna talk
boys, let's
about
wrap.
off-
Let's wrap. I
off-
got to check.
Yeah,
the
let's talk
Sam.
about this
Yeah,
all.
I got
Wanna
to
call my
piss.
name.
We got fucking. I'm
Dude, I
hungry
gotta
too,
piss. I gotta
so-
rip. I gotta like live my life with my boys. Talk about that shit. Fuck on me, Sean. Shit.
On that note,
The
guys,
Slippery Stallions,
Slippery
we out.
Stallions.
Slippery Stallions.
We out.
Dude.
Out. Gang.
Gang. ExpressVPN.
Oh yeah, we used to say the ExpressVPN.
And merch coming very soon. And
we already said we're out. You can't talk no more.
Logan, stop talking.
Because you don't need 20 friends. You just
Logan
need
never
3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished.